it so well with so much class. So I have to tell you that.
Thank you so much. I was proud of it. I was friends with Melissa. So, this case is very close to me. And I got a lot of texts from her family and friends. And that's all that really mattered to me, that I gave her the decency. I didn't want the jokey, Shelley.
Yes.
And as long as that came off appropriate to her and her life, I'm happy.
One of the things I noticed with that interview, you didn't even play the intro. You didn't even play the intro because you didn't want it to have that Auntie Shelley. I noticed you didn't do that.
You noticed. I took off all of that.
Yeah, I like that.
I didn't want anything.
Yes.
So I can have class when I'm ready. The decency.
And I noticed something about you, the one you did with Kamala Latouche, right? I noticed you have a way of getting things out of people, because when you ask Kamala Latouche if she got paid for Sting, I just say, yeah, man, I don't think you were convinced. So you turn it around and you go, so would you go back again next year? And I'm like, what you want, Shelley?
She didn't really answer, she just said, sure, okay.
Right. So what I heard you say, so will you go back again next year? I said, look at the roundabout way she's getting the answer she wants.
Right.
Yeah. Or medics, anything update on medics, huh?
Still no update officially on medic, but up to yesterday I spoke with medic's mom. I quite talk to her at least twice a week now. So unfortunately, but Jojo, I did send her your interview, and she broke down and cried.
Oh, you mean the news report? Because I dedicated last week's report, the entire report, the buzz, to medics.
Play it today, yeah. I played this man on the show, so I hear it. Yeah.
She called me on voice note and was crying.
Wow.
So the more that I keep her up to date if it's not me, but I share everything that everyone shares. Right? So I think this is giving her the strength for another day, and people must realize that this is, in this situation, people need us as their strength, So
right.
no official update from there's no official update from medic.
All right, Shelley.
Joyland went back to court, and he's not gonna go back to court to the 15th of April.
So he had gotten bail?
No bail. And he won't get another bail hearing until the 15th of April.
Okay.
And he didn't get the mattress either inside there because the riot in the jail cell.
So he's on that hard bed. A cold floor? That's what it is like in there?
Yeah, it's very hard.
Shelley, what am I saying? What about Ninja Man letter? You hear about it?
I saw the release, and I have to tell you guys, I've been shooting 2 interviews every day. Today's my first day off, and I've just not been able to. I did not see it. But if you could give me the breakdown, I wouldn't mind, because I was interested.
All right, moderator will tell you. Make Jojo do it. Go on, Jojo.
Well, it's basically a follow-up to the letter that he wrote in November to the Prime Minister, the Minister of Security, the opposition leader, and other interested parties. And basically, this time it's talking about, he was talking about, now the letters are officially signed by the superintendent of prison, Mr. Campbell. So they're official now. There's a stamp on the letter now, and basically it's following up to that letter from November that says, what needs to be done, what he suggests, and he talk about how the Prime Minister. People are saying that the Prime Minister did not respond, but he felt that they responded not directly but indirectly through on the campaign trail and in Parliament as well. So he felt like that was okay, different strokes, as the letter says, different strokes for different folks. He says that since the letter came out, he's seen some changes now where they're trying to implement some new things. He don't know whether the thought process was happening toward that before the letter, but he's grateful nonetheless. Basically, and he's talking about his fans. His fans are willing to help to get whatever equipment and whatever stuff are needed to get the program started.
Yeah. So this is to do with the rehabilitation program, Jojo.
With the rehabilitation, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was telling them that in the next letter, he'll give them a rundown of what is needed so the fans can start, because his fans are willing to help, and so he's going to, in the next letter, he's going to give a rundown about what is needed and what they can do and how they can get those things to the jail.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least the government are taking note, and then to have an acknowledgement from Prime Minister, that is a great achievement, for someone who's inside, as it were, and of course, what he's doing, I don't think anybody else has actually done that before, so we're gonna say one up to Ninja Man, obviously learning from his ways, as it were.
Yeah, the ruling party they respond. Wow, they responded. What should I say? Indirectly, then, but the opposition leader, he had actually written a letter in reply.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And in fact, for those people who are listening, they can actually read the response. It's in yesterday's Jamaican Observer, where you can see it.
It was?
Yeah, man. We have connections, girl.
But when it came out in November, I think the response was also in the paper in November.
Yeah. So it's in yesterday's newspaper. Yeah.
Yes, and the opposition leader actually posted it online himself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or his team. Yeah.
But everybody know Jojo Mac in Jamaica, she big down there.
Well, but this is not even how I want them to know Jojo Mac. I want them to know Jojo Mac for her music and her books. It's all right. But
when Shelly play up on tea time, then they will see your picture and everything.
Exactly.
I can't wait to sit in Shelly's chair.
It's going to be awesome. Anyway, guys.
Yes, I think so.
But I have, and this is going to be very interesting. I've been busy shooting every day for last 6 days straight, two interviews a day, like shooting. So Nadine Sutherland will be coming out on Tea Time this Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then for the big day in question, that is Valentine's Day, whether Cartel comes out, yes or no, we have a already, and that is with Gaza Kim. And then we're gonna drop an exclusive. I know you are gonna love this one. I got the exclusive with One Man to Me Goodie. That I do. Yes, and then after that, we're going to drop a very interesting big deal. Well, love this interview. Yes, it's Anisha Bradshaw. That's the international artist that is in Jamaica. That has a song with Pampite. She also has her OnlyFans page, Big D. She's really pretty. Really
All right.
pretty.
Send me a picture.
Really
Send me a
gorgeous.
picture. Send me a picture.
Yes, Big
I'm going to
D.
send you a picture of me and her.
What you gonna do with the picture, Big D? What you gonna do with the picture, Big D? I don't trust you,
No, I'm just a look. I'm just a look, man. I'm just a look.
Big D, no Miss Palmer and her 5 daughters.
Oh my God.
So between now and next 2 weeks, Tea Time will be just dropping interviews for all those who have not subscribed. Please go now to YouTube, Tea Time Shelly. As a matter of fact, from you put in Tea Time, I'm gonna pop up.
Mm-hmm. You run road, baby. You run road.
Before you go, Shelly, how the election, the nomination going? How it look?
Boy, it look even out, but the PNP kind of surprised me with the amount of people and the enthusiasm. You can really feel it. And I'll tell you one constituency I'm looking at, and that is Portland West, which is Darrell Vaz constituency, and that is normally green right through. And I saw a sea of orange coming down the road there. That was quite shocking for me. So the road is busy. The road was rammed. I don't even venture out because it's being turn back. The people are celebrating. There are about 2 incidents that I know that is in the Portmore section where Dr. Dawes is. There's an altercation between MPs, physical.
Mm-hmm.
So tempers have flared and that has happened, but nothing too big. It has been a pretty much a peaceful day, and people have come out and celebrated whichever side they choose.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are talking about people switching to PNP. Do you see that across the board?
Well, you're talking to the biggest switcher right now. So, yeah.
And Shelly-Ann, this is not Shelly-Ann. Sorry, Shelly-Ann, this is not a general election. This is local government elections. Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so we get that straight because a lot of people might feel it's a general election, which is not. Okay.
They know that the fight is not between Andrew.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it is just as it is very important.
Okay,
the local elections and the amount of power. Because
it sets the stage.
Yes, and it sets the stage. So I love the fact that people are getting involved on this level because they need to know what the councillors do. They need to know what the mayors do. They need to know all of because they get budgets. And they spend, and a lot of times the MP takes the credit for some of the things that the councillors sit in and are responsible for. So I'm very happy to see the activity that people are being educated and understand. And there are people because there are people who are really finding out that they can vote. People don't know that they can vote in this one. They just never cared. So the fact that people are so involved and nomination day was like a parade outside, marching all about flags out and everybody in their colors. And not a lot of violence being reported. It was a good look. It was a good look for democracy and what people want. So if you want to switch, you switch. If you want to stay on this side, you stay on this side. People have a choice.
So compared to other elections where the regular average person could not wear certain colors during election time, do we have any issues with that now where people are afraid to wear certain colors?
Not so much. You wouldn't have seen so many people out. And you have to remember, social media have changed a lot of things, because right now, election is being won on social media. 4 years ago, it was or 8 years ago, it's a social media win by the GLP. So you don't even have to
These
go
are the
on
5
the
most
road
dangerous.
if you even
Answer
to this question.
You can show who your party is by going on your TikTok, by going on your Instagram. You can feel it. I don't have to go on the road to know exactly what's going on the road, right?
Right,
So
right.
we communicate in a different way, and we can feel it. And you can see it. You can see it on TikTok. So people who would not normally be brave enough and would not necessarily go out in their constituency may do a TikTok. And that's what I'm seeing. So people are more being bold. I am sensing, certain constituencies are going to stay where they are, and Joe will go green and this and stuff. But there are some places that we really have to look on and say, well, if this is excitement in a West Portland. What is going to happen election?
The general election, I think it's gonna be bloody like 1918.
I hope it won't be. I hope it won't be. I think we've gone past that. I really think we've gone past that.
Shelley, just beg the people, Shelley, just to calm. No shooting, nothing. But I see 2 head. Somebody send me 2 head where they cut off. I don't know if it's Westmoreland, And
oh gosh,
put it. I get it on my phone. So I know it seemed like he gonna bloody man.
So do you think that has anything to do with the election? You think that's to do with the election, or is that a personal thing going on there?
No, it's
sure it's not scamming?
They put the orange when they cut the 2 head. They put a orange T-shirt right there and 2 guns.
Oh God, oh gosh,
yes.
Are you crazy like that?
And then that MP that fixing the man and joked his pistol.
Yeah, I saw that.
St. Thomas.
Yes, St. Thomas. So if vibes eat it up down there, man.
So when is the local elections? What date is the election?
They don't have a date. So when Bro God says so.
Okay.
Green
Clark's coming out back, and I think that the opposition.
He came out in the green night similar today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
So you have your Green Clarks, Big D.
Shelley, me.
Yeah.
England, me live, say American election me into to me 8 Trump, so I don't want me into more than a Jamaica election. Big up Raga. Raga say, Shelley, Raga Rudy say fi big you up. I think him have start follow you and you follow him, something like that. So him say fi big you up.
Oh,
yeah?
Big up yourself.
So you don't know. Wagon, JC Large waiting, still Jojo Mac.
All right, so I guess this is where we turn down our cups now.
If Shelley,
I'll be here next week same time.
Okay, Shelley. All right. If you didn't want to say hi to JG, no problem. But big up yourself.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Right.
Later, Shelley.
Darling.
Later. All the love. All the love.
When are you in Kambusta? What's going on with Cam?
No, Kambusta sick,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she takes
Feel better, Cam.
Yeah. Bye, man. I tell you, everybody's sick out. That's how
There's a lot of sick people around this place, man. Lots of sick people around here.
Big up Mr. Radigan in a Jamaica, chill out there with him wife.
See it there?
Big up yourself.
Best place to be right now, anyway.
Montego Bay is like a wapen. I was going down there with the
flooding. Some flooding.
Flooding and something.
Techway Road. Techway Road. Mr. Road to Pier 1 gone. Underwater.
Gone. May I see it? You know, see it now, man?
Me see the video, man.
No, I'm trying. Yeah? What's going
So
on?
you know the panic group, man, and them are send it, man.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow,
when
wow, wow.
There's flooding going on?
Yeah, Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
Wow.
One road wash away.
But the currently overflow, or is it rain?
Like the sea take back some land.
Rain.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, I could go for JC Large. Find a tune, a big tune, Mr. Mighty.
JC
You
Lodge.
say about big tunes, you know.
JC Lodge.
Enough big
On the
enough big tune she have. Nah, man.
Yeah, man. What if a big tune to have?
UK artist link up. It's Thursday evening. This is JC Lodge. Gonna be our first guest tonight. This is Silk Radio. Jeez.
Fire, baby.
Living out my fantasy. Talking loud with my mind. Telephone love. It sounds so sweet on the
All right. We have the beautiful, oh my God, I don't even know what words to use to describe her. She's a British Jamaican reggae singer. She's a teacher of fine arts. She's into fine arts and she's a teacher. We just played one of her breakthrough songs. She became the best-selling single. No, that was it. That Someone Loves You, Honey. That was the best-selling single of 1982 in the Netherlands. JC Lodge is here with us, people. Miss Lodge, welcome to the UK Artists Link Up Show. I'm Jojo Mack. So good to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
Oh my gosh.
How are you all feeling?
You're here now, so we are grand. Yes, all is well because you're here. Miss Lodge, oh wow. I have some other colleagues on the panel, Mr. Mighty, DJ Kambusta, Norman G, and our producer, Big D. So we will be taking turns talking to you. Sometimes you get excited and want to talk. Huh?
You're Lorna G?
No, Norman G. I'm Jojo Mack.
You're Jojo.
Norman Gentles. Mr. Gentles.
Okay.
You want to hear the real name? No, we can't call it our G no more.
Oh, Norman. Hi, Norman. How are you?
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah.
We go back. Me and JC, we go way back.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder I said it gentle, so gentle.
Go on, Jojo.
Yes. Please tell us, Miss Lodge, briefly about your early years, how you got started singing to become this great reggae icon that you are. Tell us about your early years.
Well, I guess that would take us back to 1979.
Yeah.
That's when I met Errol, who's still in my life. I met him before that, but 79 is when we had our treks to the studios, because Errol turned out to be quite a songwriter. And he asked me to record his material on cassette. That's what we had in those days, audio cassettes. So young people won't know what I'm talking about, but
Right?
But that's what we had, and I put his songs down on a cassette, and I put some harmonies on, because I could always do harmonies, and we wanted to make them sound as best as they could, because we didn't have any musician friends at that time. We weren't in the business, so it was just my voice with harmonies and Errol banging out a beat on the tabletop. And then we took this cassette around to various people, and eventually, I'm just making the story very short. So eventually, from hand to hand, it ended up at Joe Gibbs' studio. And there, Errol Thompson, who was Joe Gibbs' chief engineer at the time, took this cassette from us and said that, they'll give it a listen and get back to us. So the intention was really to get somebody else to sing one of those songs. But after months of visiting the studio, because for people who are listening in and are not aware, in those days, there were a whole lot of musicians and hopefuls hanging around at every studio. And, so you were told to come back, but yet that didn't guarantee that you were going to be seen that week. So it ended up being, lots and lots of visits. Till eventually, one day, Errol Thompson came up to us and said, "Is who sing on this tape here?" And I said, "That's me, And he said, "Yeah, well, I record something with you, which wasn't the intention. As I said, it was more to get someone to sing the songs. But, I said, all right, I'll give it a try. So they gave me a song to try, and I sang it, and they pressed that song, and it was released only in the Bahamas. And then after that, now, I guess that gave them the confidence to give me something else to do. So they presented me with Someone Loves You Honey, which was already popular in Jamaica, sung by Charlie Pride. So we did a reggae version of it, and I didn't expect anything to come of it. This is my first time really in doing recording in a studio. But they said to me, listen out for it on the radio. And so that was released in September 1980. And by Christmas, it was number one on all the stations in Jamaica and all the, West Indian stations around the world. And then it crossed over into Europe, and it became, by 1982, it became Song of the Year in the Netherlands. And then I received a gold and platinum record for it. So that was quite an entry into the music business.
Right. So before that, did you have any interest in being a singer, like professionally?
Not at all. Not at
all. So we could say you're the incidental icon.
Yes, it was very incidental. It was, because when I was at high school, I remember my friends used to hear me singing to myself, and they'd say, "Oh, you sound good, sing this song and sing that song." And eventually they pushed me to perform, at the school concerts. But I was always very shy. I didn't have the confidence to do it. And my voice is always quite soft. So I didn't feel like I had a real singer's voice, But through the years, I've gained more confidence, and I realized that people enjoy my sound. And so I just give people what they want.
Well, you certainly gave us what we want, because they're still playing both. Someone Loves You, Honey, and Telephone Love is still being played everywhere, almost at every party, and not only in the reggae circle, but also in the hip hop, R&B, all of that dance circle. It's still playing everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't know if aside from Bob Marley, I don't know anybody else who does that.
Oh, there are quite a few acts that get played all the time.
Not like Someone Loves You, Honey, and not like Someone Loves You, Honey, and Telephone Love. I can tell you that. I'm going to pass you on to one of the others, but before I do that, because just in case you don't come back around to me, which I'd love if you come back around to me.
Yeah.
A lot of women, including myself, probably men as well, but definitely us ladies, we want to know what's the secret to you staying so youthful and after all these years still sounding so great. It's got to be something you can put in a bottle, JC. Please tell us about it.
Well, thank you, first of all, for considering me still looking youthful. Sometimes the mirror tells me a different story. But, and sounding, I try to sound as well. I think I just go with whatever the song I'm recording at the time or singing at the time. I just give it
Mhm.
the best. Maybe because I sing in a falsetto voice, it might be different for me than for someone who sings in their natural voice. I don't know. So maybe that's why I'm able to maintain the sound. But in terms of fitness, I do believe in eating lots of vegetables and not overcooked brown vegetables, but nice green crunchy things and
Crunch,
orange juice.
right,
Right.
right.
And what else? I don't drink juices. I know a lot of people swear by juice, but I don't drink a lot of juice because I find that that's not the best way to me to fruit is you should just eat the fruit. And I
Eat the
think
food.
yeah, and
It was just a couple of years ago I found that out for myself. Like, girl, stop buying juices and just eat the
yeah.
fruits.
Yes, because that's the natural way that when you chew it, it starts the digestive process in your mouth. Whereas when you juice it and drink it, you're going bypassing that process. So that's just what I believe. Everybody has their own beliefs. But so I don't drink juices. I drink tea and water. That's basically what I drink. I don't drink alcohol, not because I'm trying to be healthy. I just don't like the taste of it. And it doesn't do anything for me. I get high on music.
There you go. There you go. I love that. I'm going to pass you on. Norman GS, you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm here. Hi, JC. Bless
Hi,
you.
Norman.
Listen, first of all, let me congratulate you for the achievement, being in the business such a long time and still remaining relevant.
It is a long time when you think of it. It really is. This is the 43rd year.
I know.
44th. What am I saying? 44th year.
44th. So,
Yeah.
so I first got to know you with the song "Gotta Make It Up to You" because I remember buying that for one of my girlfriends, and it said everything I had to say.
Oh gosh, so she was impressed. She was impressed with you.
Very, very impressed. Very impressed. And of course, your work with Clive Hunt. Tell me about you and producer Clive Hunt, because there's a claim to fame that he was the one that gave you JC as your moniker, so to speak. So tell me about
We found out that Clive is a cousin of Errol's. Errol is my manager, my producer, my arranger, he's my everything. Put it that way. So Errol O'Mealy, I'm talking about. And Clive Hunt is a cousin. So, we knew of Clive back in the day from when we used to live on Holborn Road in New Kingston. And we got talking with him and so forth. And he had a hand also in our experience at Joe Gibbs Recording Studios. And we realized he was a great arranger, and we worked with him on a few projects, So he was a good person to work with. But in terms of his naming me, I don't know about that. I have a different memory of it. But I wouldn't say I've got a perfect memory. But I do know that I've never liked the names I was given from I was at high school, but long before I met anybody in the music business. I never liked my names, and I always wanted to change them legally.
Right.
But when I know when I went to sing for Joe Gibbs, I remember him calling me into his office one day. Sorry, and he said to me, "What name we're going to put on the record?" And I said, well, I know I don't want my first name on it, so I was thinking of using my initials. And he said, all right. And then I was so disappointed when the records that made it in the Netherlands, it was a duet because Joe put Prince Mohammed on.
Prince Mohammed, yes.
Yeah, so he did a DJ part as well as, my part. And that's what hit in the Netherlands. That's what became Record of the Year. But the damn record had June Lodge on it. Oh, I was like, why did you do that? I told you I can't stand that name, and you're going to put that as my name. So to this day, there are people around the world that, when I go and perform somewhere, they'll say, oh, June Lodge, we love you. I'm like, oh, please, not so much of June, please.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's my memory of it. I never wanted to sing under those names, and I asked to be called JC,
So let me ask you another question before I pass you on to Mr. Mighty. So
Yeah.
you heard about this hit that you had in Netherlands. What was it like receiving that news? Tell me. I mean, a young, fresh, young girl, just got into business, your first recording, and you've got this massive hit. What went through your mind when you were told you're going to be traveling?
Oh, it was a big shock to us because I'll tell you, unfortunately, Joe didn't turn out to be all that honest,
Yes, we know that. That's
we
sad
didn't,
story. Yeah.
we didn't know that song was doing anything in the Netherlands until
Wow.
Joe was trying to collect on the tune, and
Of course.
the distributors in the Netherlands said, well, we need everybody involved. So they wanted, Prince Mohammed, they wanted Joe, and they wanted us, and they said they weren't going to pay out until we were all there. But I don't think Prince Mohammed was ever part of it. I never met him in that whole drama, but Joe actually paid our fare, Errol and myself. He paid our fare to go because he knew that if we weren't there, he wasn't going to collect.
I hear that.
So we got our small, because my percent was very small. I was just the artist singing. The producer gets the bulk of it, So yeah, so it was exciting, but at the same time, eye-opening.
Disappointed. Yeah, absolutely. Your introduction to the music business, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pass you on to Mr. Mighty. He's on the panel as well, Mr. Mighty.
Okay. Yeah, welcome,
Good
JC.
Evening. Yes. Thank you.
Welcome to the UK Artist Link Up. It's nice having you here. I've got some questions for you, but before I ask you anything, I'm going to play the song that we've spoken so much about and let the world hear it right here.
All right.
This is the song we've been speaking about. What a massive song. And you hear how humble JC Lodge is? All right, here we go. Here we go.
That song at some point. Right, Norman G?
We're going live.
Okay.
Yes, I. So,
That's a good one.
JC.
Yes.
So, we were talking about Prince Mohammed. Is he got another name now? Is that
George Nooks?
Is that George Nooks?
George
Yeah,
Nooks.
that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
George Nooks. Yeah. Okay.
Very talented person,
Yeah. And since those times you were talking about, you've knocked heads with George Nooks since them times there, like you've got the big tune and
No, I haven't seen George. No, I mean I may have met him down at the studio years and years ago, but through the years, no, we haven't seen each other.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, so writing songs, did you said you had somebody who was a good writer, and you done the harmonies and you put the cassette together, but have you developed writing skills since you've been in the business this long now? Do you write?
Yes, I write a lot. Yes, I've got 14 albums, and I've written the majority of the material on those albums. So I definitely am into writing. And before I left Jamaica, we also had a children's television series, and it was based on songs that I had written for children. So we have 3 children's albums of educational songs, meaning when I say educational songs, they're songs that teach social skills, like, saying please, thank you, excuse me, and waiting your turn instead of butting in on someone's conversation, things like that. I put them to song.
Oh,
And
wow.
because of that, the minister of education at the time heard those songs and asked us if he could place them in every basic school in Jamaica. So that was done. And then on that popularity, then we were invited to do a children's television show. So Errol wrote dramas for the children to act in, to portray various themes.
Yeah.
And my songs were used, as
Amazing.
well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And did you
Definitely
write?
I've done a lot of writing.
Did you write Telephone Love?
No, I didn't write Telephone Love, and you know that Summer Loves You Honey is a cover song. But I've written lots of songs that unfortunately people don't really get to hear. But I can brag that I had a #1 in New York with a song that I wrote called Over. I did that for Lion King Productions. That went to #1 in 2022.
Oh, wow.
And I did another one. I did Love Uprising for my Productions last year. That went to #1 in Florida.
For your productions, did you say?
Sorry?
Did you say
the label was My Productions.
Okay.
Orville Marshall. So
Okay.
not my production, but my song. I wrote
Yeah,
the song
yeah.
on a rhythm that Wayne Armand from Chalice created. So that was Love Uprising. That went to #1 in Florida. And then I had more recently for Supertech, I'm sure you know about Supertech. That's Junior P. He's based here in London.
Right.
I wrote a song on one of his tracks called Live Your Life, and that went to #2 in New York. So a lot of my songs do better outside of the UK. So people in the UK only can know about Someone Loves You Honey and Telephone Love. They don't know anything else, unfortunately.
But you got some you got other beautiful tracks as well, originals as well as covers as well. You've done a great cover of No Charge, and
with my daughter. Have you heard that one? Yeah, I did that with my
I didn't know your daughter was
Brilliant.
on there, but now I know I can add that information on the laptop.
Yeah. She was 7 years old when we recorded that.
Yeah, and how did the connection come about with you and Shabba Ranks? How did that work out? How did that come about?
Well, we were working with Gussie at the time, and Shabba was doing a lot of work for Gussie. I was part of the stable. So it was really Gussie's idea to make that combination twice. He did it for a duet on Selfish Lover. I think that did quite well here as well.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the duet with Telephone Love. And Shabba is another very talented guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So Selfish Lover, would that be the same thing called Hardcore Loving?
Yeah, that's right.
The same track?
When they put the DJ on it, they change the name, Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, me now keep it to myself, but yeah, I mean, I've got one more question. I've got one more. We like to share around here. We're very sharing, sharing is caring.
That's how it must be, of course, yes. And one of my songs on the children's album was called Sharing is Caring.
See,
there you go.
Are those albums still available? I've got another question, are they still available?
We only have a few left, so we are thinking of repressing them, but we're doing them as CDs.
Yeah, I'd love to receive a copy so I can, because I do a breakfast show, so it'd be nice to give the children something like that to listen to when they're driving in the cars going to school with mommy and daddy, on the school run or before the school run.
Yeah, just give us your email address and we'll get some to you.
Yeah, Big D will sort that out for me, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no, I forgot that in the UK people may also know of Since You Came Into My Life, which was a duet I did with the late great
Sugar
Sugar
Mine,
Minott.
Sugar Minott.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and
Beautiful.
Yes, I heard that as well.
yeah, good. And I did another duet with Ruddy Thomas. You call him Rudy, but in Jamaica we say Ruddy.
yeah.
And we did Time for Love together.
Oh, wicked,
Time for
wicked,
Love.
wicked. All
So I
right.
think that some British people will know that as well.
I'm not forgetting you do it with good old Barris, Mr. Hammond.
Yes,
You're there with Barris.
that was last year that we did that, but we did that for a Jamaican producer, and I don't think he really marketed it. So because if you have a track with Barry Hammond and you can't make
Listen.
something around,
There's having a JC Lodge, and you can't make that pop.
So JC, let me just ask you quickly. So how do you feel when tracks like that, brilliant track like that, and an artist such as yourself and Barris, and nothing happens to it? Do you get frustrated? And what do you? Yeah,
extremely, because that the whole point of being an artist is to share what you create, and if you create something and you think it's worthwhile and people don't really get to hear it, then it's just a waste, isn't it?
Yeah,
completely.
Absolutely.
But if other people are producing you, those products are not really in your hands. There's only so much you can do and no more.
Right. You know what I do, JC? If I do a song for someone, they don't put any muscle behind it.
Yeah.
I go back and do it for myself.
Oh.
I do it for myself.
If it's you, but if it's you alone on it, that's fine. But if you've got Barry's Hammond, I don't know. That's not
right. That's yes. That's sad.
Oh.
So you're a teacher, you're a painter who have exhibited in real galleries. You're an actor. You're also a TV producer, having produced that children show you talked about earlier.
Yes,
you're everything, Miss JC. What is your first love? I'm assuming it's music, but I could be wrong because you're so accomplished. What gives you the most joy, and what would be next behind that?
Yeah, I think writing and creating music is my first love. And then I also love anything to do with creating something. So I like creating outfits and creating jewelry and
my girl,
paintings and craft. Yeah, anything along those lines.
You sound fully artistic.
No wonder you're so well dressed.
Thank you. Well, I'm getting so many compliments on this show. I won't be able to fit it in tonight.
No, we just speak truth on here. And if you hear a show where we're not complimenting someone, it's because it's not there.
Yeah. By the way, JC, quickly, let me just say this. I just had a message from someone who actually bought one of your paintings, and a Mr. Burrell. Do you remember Bernard Burrell?
Yes, my good friend Bernard. Yes.
Yeah. He
bought that painting when I didn't really know him that well, So that was really a thrill when I got to know him, to find out that he had bought that piece. Yeah, that was wonderful.
Yes.
So you're still painting?
Sorry?
Are you still painting?
Not so much, no, because music and teaching kind of take up my life, and designing my costumes and jewelry. So I haven't really found time to fit painting in. And also, to be honest, when I lived in Jamaica, I just felt more inspired to paint because, I don't know, the scenery there is just so gorgeous, and I love to do,
the
scenery.
sun on the melanin, just
sometimes Jamaican characters, like the one that Bernard bought was the Swims ladies, the pepper swims. Shrimps that they're selling.
Yes.
Shrimps lady there.
Jojo, you must find that. You must find that.
Yeah, for real. My mouth is like dropped open because what I want to know though, you're a teacher. Do you go into the classroom like 5 days a week type of teaching?
No, I couldn't manage 5 days, not with music. Music is number one. So teaching has to fit around that. So I do 3 days at the most. 3 days a week. Because
What age group, JC?
Primary. So anywhere from age 3 up to 11. Although the 11-year-olds think that they're 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. So do
Trust
they
me.
recognize this person who is teaching them as
Oh no,
the
these are
international
little
star?
these no. These are I'm mostly in the areas where there are a lot of Indian children and
Right.
some black children and some Eastern European and UK children. These children, I tell you, these children these days, they don't even know who Bob Marley is. So they're not
Right.
any
They're
younger
not
than I am.
so privy to our music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I try where I can to give them some education.
Some knowledge, yeah. So,
Yeah.
JC, what can we expect before we wrap up with you? What can we expect? What can we look forward to for 2024 and beyond? What's in the pipeline?
That was my next question. It's already in my head.
Well, I'm very excited about this year, because we have, as I told you, I had this #1 song on Lion King Productions. So that producer is Lion Face, and he approached us again with another track. And Errol wrote this one called Signal on that track. So that's coming out in March.
Big D, turn your radio off.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead, JC.
Yes, I was saying that I mentioned to you before that I had recorded with Lion King Productions, and the owner of the Lion King label is Lion Face. So I had success with him with a track that I wrote over, as I mentioned. And so he's come back again for another track from me on a different rhythm. And on this rhythm, Errol wrote the song called Signal. That's coming out in March. Sean Paul is on the track, Maxi Priest, Morgan Heritage, and some other big stars as well.
So it's a rhythm
I'm very
juggling.
excited
We're
about
looking
that.
forward to that then.
Yeah.
All
yes,
right.
rhythm juggling. Yeah, man. And then I don't know if you've heard of Tad's Records. They're based in New York. And
Most definitely, Tads. Yeah, man.
so they also have a couple of tracks for me. So the first one that will be coming out is around the same time. That one is called Love is Blind. I wrote that one. And there'll be more through the year, but I don't want to give away too much yet. Let's take it one step at a time.
We like surprise.
Yeah, we have a guest. We have a guest want to say hi to JC Lodge.
All right.
Right now, man. Sass.
The Super Sass?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Super
Yes,
Sass.
greetings, JC Lodge.
Greetings, Super Sass. How are you?
Blessings, man. It's a long time,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to say a big respect to you, and the body of work where you're putting out. And,
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate it.
work with you too. I remember the last time we worked, it was at the High Commissioner.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We were doing a few gigs for the High Commission in that time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they don't seem to be doing much entertainment anymore. I don't hear about much going on with them again. I guess budgets are cut all round.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a blessing still,
Yeah.
in the business so long and still doing your thing,
Yes, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
man.
I can do it.
And doing it well,
Yes,
Sass.
man.
Huh?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Man. Sometimes I think they don't give you the credit what you deserve,
Well,
Say that again, Sass. Say it one more time.
I think sometimes they don't give you the credit you deserve,
well,
Sure.
if we keep at it long enough, hopefully, some people say the cream rises to the top. So
Yes,
you just
indeed.
keep
Yeah,
on,
man.
That's all you can do. If you love it, you don't stop.
Yeah, man.
Well, you're
Just
still one of our
continue in the
favorite,
business,
one of our favorite in the favorite females in the business.
Yeah.
I used to say JC Lodge, Marcia Griffiths, Cynthia Slosh, and Pam Hall.
Oh,
Yes, that was it for me.
well, I'm honored to be amongst that set. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Indeed. And we're
So,
giving you your
yeah, man.
flowers right now, JC.
That's right.
But
That's
Yes,
right.
man.
hold on, Jojo, last week we talked to Pamela, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was last
Okay,
week.
oh, yeah.
JC, we're giving you the whole flower shop, okay?
Yes, man, of course. Pam
Yes,
Hall is
we're
my
giving you the
brother.
whole.
Pam Hall is my sister, I should say. She's my sister.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah. We used to
And I
work a
think-
lot together.
And I think week after next we have Audrey Hall.
And
Yeah,
that's my other
and-
sister. And I know
Okay.
that
There you go.
They are sisters,
And
but they're my
and
good
by the way,
friends.
JC, Stab is listening as well. Sabrina's listening.
Oh, hi, Sam.
And we have a call coming in, a text coming in from Trinidad. Marvin says, big up JC Lodge in Trinidad. Yeah. So.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, it's nice that my
Yeah.
sisters are all involved in this program. That's good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Miss Lord, we have anywhere
Bless
from
up yourself
40 to
again.
50,000 listeners each week on the show.
Wonderful.
So,
Yeah, man.
yes.
Wonderful.
So, JC, we don't want you to go, but we have to let you go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we wish you would stay with us because we just enjoy you talking to us. Come again when the next song drop. I don't care if it drop tomorrow. Call us tomorrow again, okay?
Yeah, I
We
certainly
need,
will.
we need the socials. We need the socials.
Yes. Okay.
And please give us your social media handles. Yes.
Yeah. And before I go, let me just remind the listeners, those who want to hear more from me, you can listen to most of my material is available on YouTube. If you type JC Lodge music, you will find most of my music there. 14 albums worth of stuff and lots of singles. So you can't stay only on 2 songs.
True.
And you're JC Lodge all over social media.
Yes, and Facebook and Instagram is JC Lodge Official. And
One and only.
Facebook is just JC Lodge. Simple as that.
All right.
Yeah.
So as long as they Google JC Lodge, you'll find everything.
They
Yeah.
will.
And by the way, JC, I know somebody's looking for you, so I'm gonna call you afterwards, right?
Okay. Well, they're looking
For something good. Something good. Something good.
Good question. Thank you so much, JC Lodge, for coming. It's been a pleasure for all of us.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
A joy.
Thanks,
All right,
JC.
take
Bless
care.
up.
All right, big
Bless
up
up.
us, big up JC.
Art
All
love.
right.
Art love.
One love.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fire, baby.
Oh, that was so good.
Fire, baby.
That was wonderful.
Shoot, I almost hung up with JC.
So pleasant.
Dog. Oh,
Yes.
Excel, big up yourself. Doggy, big up. Doggy. Derek Benjamin. Big up yourself. Perry. Boy, I tell you, man, in locked in a Rocky Point and Lionel Town.
Yeah, man. That's nice. But you know, you have some we have some diehard listeners here on the UK Artist Link Up Show.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Big up Mr. C, big up Shine, big up Raga, Taz. Boy, I tell you, man.
I second the notion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I second the notion. Big up to everybody. So what's next, Big D? What's next? What's going on? Let's keep it moving.
We are moved. Cause you see, I supposed to be Fat Five, but it don't make no sense. Entertainment report and the chart and then the HOTPICS. So better we go in for it now. More
Okay.
all right. 4 minutes and make we go in.
Yes, let's do that.
Entertainment report is almighty. I could hear Jojo Vice, the golden Vice.
Like you don't hear it enough.
I can't get enough of it. Miss Benz, big up yourself, Miss Benz, cause listen keen,
Anybody named Benz must be rich, Miss Benz, send on some of the money, man.
They're rich, man. They're rich. I rich people, them still. At 2027 Benz, them are driving.
You order yours already, Big D?
Everybody love you look.
You order your Benz already?
Me not no money.
We have to make some money in here, Big D.
This is The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artists and more. Sponsored by JojoMacMusic.com.
Hello everyone, I am Pistol and this is The Buzz. Welcome to Reggae Month. This edition of The Buzz with Pistol is dedicated to missing dancehall artist
Stephanie Medic Williams, who has been missing since mid-2023. Dancehall artist Stephanie Williams, better known as Medic, has been missing since August 24th, 2023. Her mother has since been on a campaign to find her daughter. She has recently written a letter to Shelly Ann Quran of Tea Time with Shelly Ann Quran titled Plea for Justice and Transparency in Stephanie Medic Williams' case. Shelly Ann Quran has used her platform to advocate for missing girls in Jamaica. The letter reads, I'm writing you today with a heavy heart and a desperate plea for justice. I want to bring to your attention the concerning situation regarding the kidnapping of Stephanie Medic Williams and the alleged involvement of a police officer by the name of Donnie Robinson, who is still working at Denhamtown Police Station, which was also confirmed by the petty police at Constant Spring. In a video, which is now being circulated on the media with Constable Donnie Robinson, the petty officer who came and picked up Stephanie Medic Williams, the family was told from the policeman and woman who was handling her case, confirming that the vehicle involved, which the police officer Donnie Robinson able to locate someone involved in a bomb threat quickly, but seem to be dragging their feet when it comes to Stephanie Medic Williams' case. This stark my contrast, raising some serious questions about their commitment to really finding her. Hence, because it was one of their own who was involved in her disappearance, we the family are desperate for closure of the rough storm, and we firmly believe that Stephanie Medic Williams is still alive. It's crucial to rally with my fellow Jamaican citizens and ask for their help in locating her or providing any information that could lead to her safe return. I go as far as putting out a $1 million reward out there for any concrete evidence in locating Stephanie Medic Williams and to bring her home, but they only posted 3 times as if they don't care. After this, we decided to protest, where we were told that a specific technology was needed to access her cell phone database. And again, that week has been 2 months and 3 weeks now, and we still haven't heard anything more in regard to this. I am humbly and patiently waiting on the Lord to reveal Stephanie Medic Williams' exact location and help bring justice to this case, to help find Stephanie Medic Williams and bring her home. But we can't get the help we need because our protector, helper, is working with the criminal. In the interviews I saw online, emphasis was made on the high-level equipment used to crack cases. Why isn't the same effort being made for Stephanie Medic Williams? She's an innocent citizen of Jamaica. While her choice of dating is not understood, she should not be judged. Information in regards to her last pinned location and driver who picked her up is known, but yet there is still no answers from the petty police officers. It has been almost 5 months. My heart is weary. There's nothing that can be said to bring comfort to my family because of the injustice system which Jamaica has now. No one can truly say they understand what we are going through daily. The number of sleepless nights, zero appetite for food. I'm hoping to get answers. This is truly unbearable, almost like it is not real. I'm expressing my frustration with the lack of progress in the investigation and my belief that the police officer, the person who changed her Facebook name in question, is being protected by the petty officer at Constant Spring that has the case. Please understand my frustration with the constabulary, the lack of progress in Medic Williams' case. It's really disheartening. The Jamaica Constabulary Force keeps giving us the same scripted response. The police are working all over Jamaica when they call without taking any concrete action. It's affecting my family and our well-being. Please help us. This letter was provided to the Buzz courtesy of Shelly Ann Quran of Tea Time with Shelly Ann Quran.
I am Crystal, and that, my friends, was The Buzz.
That was The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artists and more. Sponsored by JoJoMacMusic.com.
No.
All right. So it's time for the Jamaica Music Countdown Charts by Richie B. And we're going to start with the top 10 albums CD chart. Coming in at number 10, Golden by Marcia Griffiths. At number 9, it's I Give You Love by Michael Rose. I Am Chippy by TJ sits in the number 8 spot, and that's coming in new. Generation of Kings, Massacre is at number 7. In the number 6 spot, While Life Goes On, various artists. Grace by Kevin Downswell sits in the number 5 spot. Strength by Samurai is at number 4. Trilogy by Dexter Dops, number 3. In the number 2 spot, The Energy by Rasquanic. And the number 1 song on the top 10 album CD chart is Occupied Mind by Idonia. Going right into the top 25 reggae singles chart at number 25, No Answer by Kalia and Tanya Stevens. 24 coming in new is Turn Up by Ginger, and new at 23 is Been There Before, Romain Virgo featuring Massacre. Jalama, Pouring Rain is at number 22. Number 21, Wake Up Everybody by Timmy Love featuring Big Mountain at number 20. 30 Million by Prodigy. Kashif Lindo at number 19 song with Lead Me On. Rose Petal by Busy Signal is at number 18, while in number 17 spot, Outside by Samurai featuring Lila Ike. Richie Stevens has Statue of a Fool at number 16. In the number 15 spot, Weed and Things, Prodigy and Zion I Kings. Samurai featuring Kabaka Pyramid and Capleton is at number 14 with Wrath. I Shall Be Released by Hezron and Big Youth is at number 13. In the number 12 spot, Practice What You Preach, Bounty Killer. Marlon Asher, Taurus Riley and Capleton, Diamond and Gold sits in the number 11 spot. At number 10, I'll Be Waiting, Cure. Lila Ike, Good and Great is at number 9. In number 8 spot, Let My People Go by Buju Banton. J. Calm Tempted is at number 7. In the number 6 spot, Switch on You by Romain Virgo. Other Rose featuring Kabaka Pyramid is at number 5. In the number 4 spot, You Around by Kali Buds. Ja Vinci Got Up is at number 3. Grace by Kevin Downswell featuring Lucas Music is at number 2, and the number 1 song on the top 25 reggae singles chart, To Serve With Love by Althea Hewitt. Going right into the top 25 dancehall singers coming in new, Radar by Pablo YG. Mali and the Nine, Must Shot is also new at number 24, and also new at 23, Stars Are Us by Massacre and Popcorn. Chronic Law, Weekend is at number 22. At number 21, Bubblegum by Valiant. Massacre has the number 20 song with Reverse Time. Beer and Salt by Valiant is at 19. Hit and Run by Shensia featuring Massacre is at 18. At number 17, Hallelujah Heaven. James Samuel featuring Lil Wayne, Buju Banton, and Shabba Ranks. At number 16, 100 Mile by Raja Wild. Ziddy has the number 15 song with Formula. At number 14, Mob Style, Baker. Jaquan, Chaka is at number 13. Cold Streets by 450 is at number 12. Craft, Wrong Behavior sits in the number 11 spot. At number 10, Nightmares by Chris Brown featuring Byron Messiah. Continents by Nige Boy is at number 9. Limelight by Massacre sits in the number 8 spot, while at number 7, Nursery Rhymes by Kraft. Alkaline has the number 6 song with Mad Love. Fat Fat by Najir is at 5. Tondi Adore by Water is at number 4. Dungeon by Mali Dan sits in the number 3 spot. At number 2, Wild and Rich by 450. And the number 1 song on the top 25 dancehall singles chart by the Jamaican Music Countdown, Richie B and his team, is Go Go by Roger Wild. Yes, I. Charts
Hey,
hot.
Mr. Mighty. Hey, play what a song there.
Going on, it's
Hot picks, hot picks, hot picks, hot picks.
quick and cut, quick and cut, quick and fast, quick and fast.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
The world is waiting, anticipating. Silk Radio, and the realest, baddest, hot pick, Silk Radio. Know this.
Rastafari the first. You man Russia be a represent Silk Radio, big radio. You don't know what's going on. Silk Radio UK. You know, say a big good music, good information, and everything right we are playing. You man Russia be a represent. Think about all the family, all the crew. Big D, you don't know, Jojo, Kambusta, DJ XL, Mr. Mighty, Norman G, Shari, Rush G, Selector K. Everything set. Kick with the rhythm, make we bless up the place now. Oh yes, Rasta, yeah. Old heart, love from the heart, yeah. Silk Radio said to me, come and sing with me, my brother, man.
Hot picks.
I could not resist such wonderful invitation, yeah. Big D said to me, come and sing with me, my brother, man.
Rush. Aderas. Rush Sherby. Warrior.
Gonna rock the people in the morning, Silk Radio, rock the people in the evening, yeah.
Aderas. Rush Sherby. Hot picks.
Gonna rock the people in the morning, Silk Radio, rock the people in the evening, yeah. Give them more vibe, Silk Radio playing so nice. And that confidence, the only way we make it, oh yeah.
The world is waiting, anticipating. Silk Radio, and the realest, baddest, Silk Radio. Know this.
Here is our very own Jojo Mac on the hustle right now, on the grind. Hot picks.
While you were asleep, I was hitting the streets, putting the work in, I was hustling, stacking my papers, ignoring the haters, getting myself in the lead. Take my turn at the wheel, I'm a driver, spend my days in the field, I'm a planter. So much bread, some would think I'm a baker, but I'm just a hustling money maker. I stack my coins way up, watch my bank account grow up, fat till it buff, I'm a saver. Don't care too much for flings, most material things. I'm working to secure my future. Take my turn at the wheel, I'm a driver. Spend my days in the field, I'm a planter. So much bread, some would think I'm a baker.
Jojo, the hustling money maker.
Like rain, that's why hustle is my game. I won't rob a money train, that's why hustle is my game.
It's time for hot pick.
We ain't finished. We got more hot picks for you. This is I'm a Shepherd. Brand new entry from last week. It's called Make It. I'm a Shepherd.
Big dreams, strategic plans is my resolution. Focus, work smart is the only solution. Discipline, meditate, that's how I keep the balance. Energy of frequency, man I feel winning this idiot. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I burn my weakness, trying to maximize my strength. Cause if you don't stand firm in this time, they will always try to make you bend. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
I'm a shepherd entitled Make It. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I know them expect me to break. I can see it written on their face. But no matter how long it takes, I'ma steady my pace. My vibe them cannot bridge. Between me and the beat, this journey I must complete, yes. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won.
Hey, DJ Mac. The Maglai's back. Walk around you, man.
It's time for
Hot 9 years gone and them still a big man. Still a black, this is so much broke down. Yo, Mac, them really broke me down. Enough man, I'm ugly in a fake name brand. If lightning strike you up, enough dead man. Fake watch, fake chain. Yo, somebody please tell me. O2 NEC share for 20. I drive big Benz and tank empty. Say them own up, so rent them renty. I wear fake Gucci, fake Fendi. Rich from a young, old money man wealthy. Still look good, so you know semi healthy. Can't tell the real from the fake them plenty.
Alright, we keep it moving. Hot picks, hot picks, hot picks.
Wagwan, yeah, man.
Wagwan. Whoa.
I'm a gun and them still a big man.
Flipper, Magala.
Them really
of course known as a
man, I'm ugly in a fake name brand.
Flipper Mafia one time.
Dead man, fake watch, fake chain. Yo,
more popularly known as Flipper Magala these days.
With the stiff press of fake ass. After when I'm money.
Wagwan. That's the title of this one. Hot picks.
They running at the street. Girl, I say them cheap. Nah, make no money so them can't compete. Still say them pocket it wake. I broke all money and the girl them a speak.
Gonna say good evening goes out to Audrey on the YouTube. Also Shelly Belly over there in Oxford. Big up Chucky Banton. Oh, you mean my general? Big up David. Pass through David Gray. Mr. Gray, big up. I see you. Yeah, big up everybody who passed through the YouTube, the Instagram.
What is me come back to? Pure hype and broke people.
JG Records, Lala Bass, Spain Town, Waltham.
It's time for
one man. Jamaica son house. Every fish and every dog and every puss. Take with themselves because they know where them a do. Them dirty lifestyle make me have an issue. Man me murder oh no, so make us son house. As you look, me say a killer on my foot. Me shake up the place like when the earthquake shook. The boy them see
we got the masses them on the Instagram, Brandish and me see ya.
Me tell them don't come around here. I'll be a gunman with gun around here.
David E. Fly, don't worry. Big artist, you know, him soon forward on the panel.
No pussy can't talk. Every real and every shark find a see and chuck off. The killer them no laugh. Them corrupt and dark. Who no should no make it start. Who no must have the dark. So make us on house. Every fish and every dog and every puss. Take with themselves because they know where them a do. Them dirty lifestyle make me have a issue. Murder oh no.
Danny English say whoosh.
As you look me say a killer on my foot.
Hot picks, hot picks, hot picks. One to go. And we wrap up hot picks for today.
That's why them
Alright, let's drop another one. Hot picks, hot picks, hot pick. This is Tashina.
JB Productions. Tashina. Listen. Me don't think about who don't like me.
It's time for
hot picks. Hot people say don't need stress. Me read a song.
Tashina says it's my time. I fear her time.
Me no need a new friend. Enough of them. We pretend. And when you drop your song, them no want it for trend. But they can't stop me now. I'm a living legend. I know them never want me. I'm ready. So I'm up on the telly, voice busting through the stereo, Sony sweet like guava jelly. Give me the mic, give me the beat, I write the music, I barely got them haters, motivators, wanna be adversaries. I can see it, I can do it, yes I am the visionary. Make them know my time in the business, it's not temporary. Them getting box, me getting books, my stationary. It's unnecessary. Oh, I can when me step in at them territory. Murder them like the mercenary. Make them know say them a baby in a primary, me in a the tertiary. Me don't think about who don't like me. Me read the Psalms and me wall mommy.
Big day. Hope said that was quick and fast enough here. I don't know. Quick and fast.
Advert, no.
Advert time now. Take a quick break. Have a Kit Kat.
It's time for
ad break.
Massive B, Bobby Condon representing Silk Radio, my UK family.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Saturday, February 17th, 2024 won't be normal when SilkRadioUK.com presents The Clash. Anthony Cruz versus Tony Curtis in a tune-for-tune clash.
My son a murder, I jump and me. We get every time. The clash style, bring back those days when the dance used to nice. Selector used to play it twice. You got it like that. When you're on the phone, hang up and then you call right back. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Starting at 2 p.m. in the UK, 9 a.m. in the USA, and in Jamaica, 9 a.m. It's the Clash Talk Show. Don't miss it. Sponsored by JoJoMacMusic.com.
Imagine reggae, R&B, dancehall, and soca under one roof for one night. Saturday, 24th of February. Meet us at the Hilltop Community Center as RG2 Radio presents Old School 80s, 90s Party. Entertainment lineup, Chugu and Joe, Venus World Class. Family Connection Sound with Hector Selector, Mickey, and MC Naphtali. Sir Sambro Sound with Lloyd and Elvis. Sweet Sensation with Zash and Crew. Selector Allen with full crew. Daddy Zash and Devon Agu. And not forgetting Hothead UK. Minibuses from Oxford, Luton and Reading. See flyer for details. Advance tickets £8. More on the door. Get early bird tickets from accessuktickets.co.uk. Big shuffling competition at 1:30 a.m. So don't miss it, cause winner walks away with £100. Old school 80s, 90s party. Hilltop Community Center. It's the place to be. Saturday, February 24, 14 Crest Road, Highway HP 111UA. It's an event you can't afford to miss.
The Chill Spot, each and every Friday, is London's #1 Friday night out at the iconic venue, Porky's Wine Bar, 24 Sternald Avenue, Streatham, SW2. We give you the best in party vibes. Your host Mighty and Gary Aftertalk, plus special guest DJs on rotation. Doors are open from 10 p.m. until late. Come down early and enjoy our happy hour before 11:30 and enjoy 2 drinks for the price of 1, which includes our delicious cocktail. Come down and celebrate your birthday with us and experience our superb birthday packages. Admission £5 before midnight, £10 thereafter. The Chill Spot, the right spot, every Friday. For more information, call 077 291 90026.
Daddy Gun plays a song, make the people rock away.
DCD Global Events invites you to come celebrate the Ram Jam Radigan's 45th anniversary party. A night called Rock Away. Saturday, 6th of April at Milan Palace, 68 The Green, South Hall, UB2 4BG from 10 till late. Flying in especially for the occasion, special guests are Rory Stonelove and Admiral Tibet. Plus Connie Melody and Mr. Mighty, Fat Man Sound, Ranky Merva and DJ Papa Face. Early bird tickets £25 from DJs only. Standard tickets £35, then £40 plus booking fee. Available online from Shubes, Eventbrite and Access UK Tickets from the box office on 07947 862 190 or from Hawkeye, Starlight, One Stop Takeaway, Mike Records, Pen Pansy, Records, Global Events, Mr. C and Fat Man Sound. Radigan celebrates 45 years in the industry. Saturday, 6th of April at Milan Palace.
Radigan, can you play some more? Silk Radio is so serious. They cantankerous and dangerous. No matter. And the ultimate as Mr. Reality himself, representing for Silk Radio UK. All the way. Me love how it play. All the way. Me love how it play. Me love how it play. Me love how it play. Me love how it play.
All right, what are we doing? Are we running the song or what? All right, please. Just so the people have an idea. All right, Mr. Frankie. All right, but before I say even who Frankie is, let me just give you a little introduction. It's a fabulous 5 Inc., also known as Fab 5. It's a reggae soca band formed in Jamaica in the 1960s. One of the most prolific, most celebrated band out of Jamaica, copping more than 30 major awards. Please, let's welcome Mr. Frankie Campbell. Welcome to the UK Artist Link Up Show. I'm Jojo Mack. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Everything is good. Fine. Everything fine. Right here.
Sorry, we drag it out so much, Mr. Frankie, but I'm telling you, there's a lot going on over here. So thanks for the patience, all right?
Yeah, man, that's fine. That's cool. That's good.
Frankie, I don't even know where to start with you because there's just so much about Fab 5 that, we could talk about. But let's get started on how Fab 5 got started. Just a brief synopsis on how you got started as a band.
Yeah, well, most of us went to Kingston College, high school. In a nutshell, that's where we started. And KC produced quite a few popular artists like Dobby Dap went to KC, and some of the Paragons, went to KC. Quite a few. Jackie Way too is a KC boy. From the Wheeler, Tyrone down from the Wheelers, Augustus Pablo, Loving there. KC, we have produced quite a lot of popular, prominent artists in Jamaica over the last 50 years. So KC was a musical school. We have a great choir. So automatically we were drawn to music. So in the early days, most of us, So that basically it. And of course, the love of music, back in the early days, we had people like Baron Lee around and a young band called Tomorrow's Children and stuff. Before we started to play, not many high school people from high school went into reggae music entertainment. It was mainly Alpha Boys and stuff. But by the end of the 60s, early 70s, they had groups like Inner Circle, Fab 5, and of course later on we had Third World and other people like that who, form groups. So a lot of us came through in the early 70s. Even Lloyd Pax and We the People, all came through in that era, between 1970 and 1975. A lot of groups and a lot of people came in the business, as you know. That's when the business really flourished. Even before Bob Marley was internationally, because we played on Bob Marley's first international hit record as a songwriter with Johnny Nash. We played on Guava Jelly and Stir It Up. That famous album called I Can Clearly Know that sold quite a few million copies. Bob Marley, he recorded a lot of Bob Marley songs. And we did all the backing up on that. So we knew Bob Marley. We actually played on a lot of shows in those days with Bob before he had his own band and was full time with his own band. We did a lot of shows with Bob Marley. So we've been around, like I said, 50-something years, and we played with every single Jamaican artist from Bob Jamaica Fights. You name them, we worked with them.
Right. Well, were you always at the forefront of the band from the onset, rather?
I'm one of the original members of the band. We have myself, Juna Bill on guitar, and I am on bass, Frankie Campbell on bass. So we still have three of us in the band, original members of the band, which is really good after 53 years, I was there from day one, so I'm still here.
Wow. KC boys were always the most popular boys in Jamaica, the schoolboys.
Still are the most
No,
popular.
right? But now I know why. There's always so many talents, even up till now, coming out of KC.
True. Yeah, man. That's true.
I remember back in the day, you shared a spot. I don't remember the name of the street, but it was very famous where the band used to rehearse and stuff like that. I can't remember the name of the street, but I've been there. And there was also another band called Unique Visions, right?
Yeah, man.
Is Unique Vision sort of like a spin-off of Fab Five?
Yeah, we're still there. Springville, we are Springville Avenue. We've been here for
Springvale
40 years.
Avenue, exactly.
Come on. Yeah, we're here for 40 something. Can you that? We have the same
Wow.
telephone number for the last almost 50 years. Wow.
Well, like my mom.
Yeah. Unique Vision band is still around. Largely some blind guys. You know.
Yeah.
Our group and our original band leader went to blind school, not totally blind, like Group Cooper, not totally blind. So we took upon ourselves to really help a lot of the blind students. That's my charity. And we formed the group, Unique Vision, out of blind school. And they were also a very popular band back in the day. They're not as active now as before, but they're still pretty active. Yeah, man. So you remember that? That's great.
Yeah. Of course, I remember that because they backed me on Tasty Talent Contest, and I used to be up there all the time.
Oh yeah, man! Oh, you're one of the tasty girl, them. Okay, no,
yes.
Yeah,
well, it's a panel of us, and I'd like to keep you to myself, but we have Mr. Mighty and Norman G, who would probably like to get in your head right now.
Bless up, Frankie. Bless up, Frankie. Respect to you.
Norman G, before you go any further, Norman
Congratulations.
G, before you go any further, we have not played a song for Fab Five. So can we play a Fab Five and then you take it over, please, Norman?
Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. Which one you playing?
We're going to play the classic.
Didn't talk fast enough.
We're going to play a classic. We're going to play a classic.
Go on then.
I want to hear a classic. Like all 5 songs are not classics, right?
I have a sad story to tell you. It might hurt your feelings a bit. Last night as I walked in my
When he's playing, sometimes we like to have him mute because his phone makes a
I
little...
stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look clean. I think I'll break up with my daughter. Her antics are queer, I'll admit. Each time I say, darling, I love you, she tells me that I'm full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look clean. My baby fell out of the window. I thought that her head would be split, but good luck was with her that morning. She fell in a barrel of shaving cream, shaving cream.
Yeah, Frankie, first of all, let me say congratulations for all these years you've been providing us with some great entertainment. And let me just put things in perspective, because a lot of people in the UK might not know who Fab Five is. Fab Five is equivalent to Undivided Roots as they were before. And of course, Frankie, first of all, let me say congratulations for all these years. I'm really big day. And the UK Rough Cut band, they're the equivalent of what Fab Five is, because just like the Rough Cut UK, they backed everybody you can think of. And this is what Fab Five is about. Also, they've given us some great songs such as Good Body. Now, Frankie, the writing that you guys have been able to create over the years and put some thoughts into people's head, where did that start from? Tell me.
Well, it's double on top. People like Sparrow use it a lot. When we were young, I heard Saltfish. When you're young, Saltfish means exactly it. It means that Sparrow singing about Saltfish. As the older you get, now you realize it probably wasn't singing about Saltfish. The same with Good Body. Songs like that. So double on top, it's called. You cleverly write songs that have a literal meaning, but of course, adults will understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course.
It's a clever way of putting lyrics, You're not blatant. Nowadays, young people, they're just blatant. Come out and chat when they want to chat. And I mean, obviously, that's not going anywhere. It's not very artistic, but we try to be like that. And over the years, we've been pretty successful in double on time, by a song called Feeling Horny. Because that means that they're playing it.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So that's where we did it. Sparrow was a master at that. Or is him not dead yet. So Sparrow is a master of double on top. And other people have been doing it, So we have done a lot of that. We're proud of that because you can play it for your grandchild, you can play it for your children, and they get a literal meaning. But of course, we adults, our minds tend to stray. Like a while ago when she was shaving cream, she's hearing something else. I'm sure when she was smaller and she heard shaving cream, she heard exactly what it was. Shaving cream, nothing else but that. You know what I mean?
So true. And you gave us gems like Jamaican Woman. I remember that causing a lot of problems amongst the women. The way you were describing Jamaican Woman to a certain degree, I guess another thing that's in your mind as well.
Yeah, man. And that when we did the video, we literally speaking went all around Jamaica. We were doing that video. And Jamaica, that's a small country for people who are listening who are from bigger countries. But trust me, every parish have their peculiar ways that I'm after the accents are different. Westmoreland accent is different from Manchester accent, different from a Kingston accent. And the ladies are also different, but I don't make ways, So that's what we try to do. So that's what we try to do when we're talking about Jamaican ladies. Of course, we love all of them. Don't care where them come from. Good, bad, and indifferent. But and that was a big song for us, of course, explaining to many persons what Jamaican ladies were like. And we had a lot of fun with that song. Yeah.
Most definitely. So just before I pass you on to Mr. Mighty, first of all, I'm a KC boy as well, but not Kingston. I'm Knox College, country boy.
All right, we like say, yeah, man. We like say
that don't count, Norman G. That don't count. That don't count.
Ouch! You hurt my feelings, Jojo. You hurt my feelings.
It's got to be Kingston College, baby. It's got to be Kingston College. Sorry.
Frankie, I'm hearing that Grub Cooper is leaving the group after 50 odd years. Tell me about that. What's going on there?
Nothing, I guess Bob is a little tired. I want a break, and I'm sure he'll be back shortly. But it's a rough life. I mean, it's fun and we've been enjoying it all these years. But come on, after 53 years, it's kind of get rough. It's a lot of people look at touring, people touring for music and say, "Oh, life is great," but it's hard work. I remember my mother in the early days saying, "Boy, Frankie, you don't work. All you're doing is playing," but not realizing that playing music is a lot of work. Our rehearsals take a lot. Writing songs and going on the road and setting up and doing all what we do. It's not easy, not that easy, You have to be very careful. That you have to make sure your diet is good. You have to make sure that you exercise. You see what's been happening to a lot of our vintage artists who have been around from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, man. We're losing a lot of them.
Yeah, maybe when they were younger, they did a lot of things they probably shouldn't have done. Drinking liquor and smoking a cigarette and ganja and what have you. And, after a while, after doing it for 40, 50 years, it tends to catch up on you, So
Yes,
all of
indeed.
that's yeah. So it's kind of rough. So we have to over the years we try to be as careful as possible, eat as healthily as possible, and do the right to stay away from liquor, stay away from drugs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
And don't
nowadays,
get too enticed by the woman. And don't get too enticed by the woman.
women. I don't know about the part, but the point is.
Man, I say more woman to the
Okay,
thing. Where are
we've
they?
got Mr. Mighty here for you.
Yeah,
Go on,
man,
Mr. Mighty.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Welcome, Frankie Fab Five. Welcome to the UK Artist Link Up. Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, I like how the conversation I got. I like how you just telling, but you're not sure about that part there. But yeah, you know what I mean. You look after yourself. So, are you still, touring a lot? It sounds like you're still doing it a lot at the moment, right now.
Yeah, man, we're still doing a lot. Local and foreign. Right now, I'm the chairman of Jamaica Association of Vintage Artists and Affiliates. It's a group that we try to help the older musicians, older artists who are, probably some of them struggling. So we have an insurance scheme and we have weekly. As a matter of fact, a meeting is going on right now. And in this meeting right now, as we speak, right outside, we have people like Earl Eptones, original Eptones in the meeting. And we have a big show plan. We have a big show plan for the 24th, featuring Boris Garner is on it.
Yeah.
Dean Fraser is on it. Tones on it. Fab Five, Jem Myers, Bagger Case from Home Tea, So we're still working, still doing a lot of things. It's Reggae Month in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And next week we're playing for Reggae Month, we're playing at Bank of Jamaica. They put on a monthly concert, a free concert at the bank, and we're doing it next week in honor of Bob Marley and stuff.
Man,
we were the ones that started the tribute to Dennis Brown. We started the Java. We started 20 years ago, So we're still very active. Still touring. Not as much as before, but we're still going on the road and doing things.
Yeah.
We're still relevant, but we try to keep as relevant as possible. You know what I mean?
And are you still in the studio as well? It sounds, because you're talking about writing new material. Are you recording new material as well?
Yeah, man. I'll tell you something. Most of us vintage artists, people like Levi Sibley's, even Ken Booth, even Master Griffiths, we're all recording still, But unfortunately, the way the radio is with the stations are in Jamaica, they don't give young older artists a chance. They don't want to do music. So that's why you probably don't.
All right. So what you do, Frankie, make sure we get it here at Silk Radio, and we will make sure it gets played here in the UK.
But I find is that you guys in the UK, let me tell you something, plain and simple. You guys in the UK play better music than we in Jamaica. I mean, not take back that thought. When you guys play great reggae music, both from Jamaica and from England and wherever it is, if you play the best of reggae music. We in Jamaica, too much dancehall. We don't give reggae music a chance anymore in Jamaica.
And even the dancehall not sound like dancehall like one time. So it's strange. It must be strange. I can't even imagine. But it's sad to hear. 'Cause I hear it all the time, and yeah, we love the real authentic reggae music right here. You know what I mean? Over here in the UK. So yeah, man. So can we expect you in the UK anytime soon, Fab Five, Frankie?
By the promoter, them don't travel with that group. It's been so hard. We go all over. I've been to Japan 8 times. So I've been all the world. Somehow, whenever the UK comes up, is a problem. I don't know why. They don't want to pay the money. And now it's worse now. What's been happening over the last couple of years when they said that we're overcharging and the artists overcharging, so they're using a lot of local, which is most unfortunate, And some of the younger guys just charging too much. It's not very viable, what they're charging. So we hope that we can, organize some kind of great for UK to really step up by. But I've never done anything major in the UK. Can you imagine that?
Never.
I've been all over the place and not in the UK, and it's a shame.
And your songs are very popular over here.
Yeah, and like I said, like you said before, after Baron Lee, I think Baron Lee would have been done the more as a band over the years. He started early and he really did a lot.
Yeah.
I think after apparently it's Fab Five and Third World would be the next in line. And we've done a lot. We have 30 albums, and we have done all the national events, and we have done everything. We are backup band, like you mentioned. We are show band. We are recording band, and of course we are party band. We are Jamaica's #1 party band for the last 40 years.
So when you say party band, when you say party band, like what do you mean by party band?
We play for party, people dance, man, play for session, play for balls, play for sessions,
Okay, yeah, ballroom.
They can rock the joint. Mighty, they can rock the joint. Believe me. Fab Five, they can rock the joint.
Yeah,
that's who they are.
Yeah.
But when we started, when all bands, Third World, Inner Circle, Fab Five, everybody, when we started, that's what we used to do back in the day. But most of them drop out and we continue. So we do everything.
And
do you still do everything?
Do you now consist of the original 5? It was 5 of you. That's why you call Fabulous 5, right?
No, we have 3 of the original 5. Myself, Junior Bailey, and Go Up still around. But unfortunately, Peter Scarlett, the original lead singer, died. And our original leader was Conroy's brother, was Grove's brother, died also a couple years ago. But we've had people in the band now for like 30 years. Not original, but you have to call them original after 30-something years. Wow,
yeah, man. He's definitely a veteran, isn't it? Yeah. So there's 5 of you still, though. You still keep it to the number 5. There's 5 of you that will...
Yeah, man. We'll keep in touch. Yeah, man. Everybody is a close family.
Yeah.
We'll keep in touch with what's happening, and people still have input and stuff. So we're still working hard, man, and of course along with Java, Jamaica Associates and Vintage Artists, which we all help to run.
Yeah.
I have become the spokesperson for music during COVID. We're doing a lot of trying to help the musicians, through the Ministry of Entertainment, through Babs's ministry and stuff, and we're still working, Reggae Month is here, and we putting on events and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Still up to date.
Yeah. Active, busy.
It's not easy. Yeah, man, it's not easy. At 50-some years, after some years old, A lot of people retiring. We can't, all my youth, we can't retire now. We're on a pension.
I hear that. Frankie, let me ask you a question, Frankie. If you could have gone back and advised a 15-year-old Frankie Campbell as to what to do with himself and where you are now, what would advice be to that 15-year-old Frankie Campbell?
I probably have recorded a little bit more. Probably have recorded some more. We did a lot of recordings. It must be said. Now it's not like we did 30 albums. So that's probably the main thing. I probably would have recorded a bit more, but I think basically I live my life over roughly the same. We are myself, Gop Cooper, we're the first band that got national honors. Gop got OD and upgraded to CD. I have my OD now 20-something years. So it's not like, but obviously the most respected band in Jamaica, and still the most known. I mean, I go on the road, everybody know me. So we have done pretty well in Jamaica, and financially we are okay. All right, we're not the Marleys. We're not winning 20 Grammy. We're not the Marleys.
But with that said, Frankie, with that said, right? Norman G talked earlier about Fab Five being a famous backing band, aside from being a performing band. But we can't not talk about some of the people that you backed, like Ray Charles, Dizzy Gillespie, the Grateful Dead, Rick James, Linda Ronstadt, the Neville Brothers, Roberta Flack, Fats Domino, Peter, Paul and Mary, Joe Jackson, the Shylights, Skeeter Davis, oh my gosh, the Drifters, Miriam Makeba, Bob Marley, of course, Jimmy Cliff, Chuck Jackson, the Sparrow, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Jerry Butler, Manhattans, Ray Goodman and Brown, the Delphonics, of course, and our Barry Hammond, Marcia Griffiths, Queen Ifrica, Mr. Vegas, and Taurus Riley. But I mean, your catalog of people catalog of people that you backed is second to none.
Well, but so it go. We grew up with every kind of music. We grew up with like most people our age group. We growing up. We grew up with ska, and we grew up with rock and roll. We grew up with, of course, we were there when ska and rocksteady was being invented, and reggae was being invented. You know what I mean? Plus, we grew up with the R&B guys in America. That's our music that we grew up with. So we and of course, also we backed we back Sparrow and Arrow and all the people. So we back soca, we back R&B, we back soul, and of course everybody listen. We back everybody.
Jazz, everyone. And you're so modest because a lot of people, even if they pass by Dizzy Gillespie house, they would say, "Oh, I passed by Dizzy Gillespie house." Yeah. You back all these people and you never name drop once.
Well, the last person we backed up was what's her name? Silly of me. I can't remember her name. But anyway,
okay. What's her name? I can't remember. Gosh, my brain. Denise Williams. There you go.
Williams. Yeah, we did Denise a couple months ago. A big show at Hope Guns. We backed up Denise, and second time we backing up because she came a couple years ago and she demanded that she wanted Fab Five to back her up again, so we backed her up again.
Wow.
We played for Peter Paul and we used to play for Rita Marley because we did all of Rita Marley's songs. We did One Draw, and we did all of her songs. If you look at the greatest hits, she released the greatest hits a couple of years ago, and every last one of those songs were produced by us. And most of them were written by members of the band. And I remember we played at Central Park in New York City to 1 million people. And that's where we backed up also, and that tour we backed up Peter, Paul, and Mary, and we also played for Joe Jackson. So we've been around. Benny King was we backed up Benny King on quite a few occasions. He was a good friend of ours, and people like that.
Hold on, Frankie, stop there a minute. Benny King, oh my goodness, tell me about that experience.
But I back up Benny King about 3 or 4 times. Good boy. He loved Jamaica. He always come to Jamaica. And I mean, listen, people know his group. We grew up with Benny King. We grew up with the Drifters. We grew up with the Impressions and all the people. Yeah. And then music, the hit song, everybody knew their songs. Back in the day, back in the 60s and early 70s, there were less people recording. And when they had a hit record, everybody knew the song. And without automatically knew them people. So listen, people like Benny King came to Jamaica. And Papa teach him songs that popular in Jamaica. And I remember. And I remember I grew up after singing half of the song. You know what I mean? I just don't go because different songs are popular in Jamaica, probably, And so, when I was singing and remember parts and go up, come in and trip in and sing, and so it's been a good ride. It's been a good ride. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, you name them. I remember when we did when me and Paul, one name. Who did that? Mrs. Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones.
Oh, Billy Paul.
Yeah, man. Billy Paul couldn't take the high note, man. I came out smoke up too much ganja before the show. I couldn't take the high note. Man, this is going to crack.
So we're running out of time, but I have one last question I want to ask you. Is Jem Myers, the beautiful golden voiced Jem Myers, still a staple in the band?
Yeah, man, she's definitely a staple. And but I tell you, Jem I've gone from strength to strength. She's the most popular middle of the road female vocalist in Jamaica right now. She's done almost every show. Because she's just fantastic. And night before last, she was on Night Market. There's a Night Market every Tuesday. And she and Tony Rebel and Muta Baruka was on it. And I mean, she just teared on the place. Yeah, man, she's the band. Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. We're old, but we're not old.
Of course not. Of course not. Frankie, thank you so much for coming. Tell the people where they can find you. If they want to book you, and where on social media they can go check you out.
Just go listen. Just go to Fab Five Jamaica. Just go to Fab Five Jamaica. Type in Fab Five Jamaica, and it will lead it to us. Can't miss it. Fab Five Jamaica. Just type once you type, but put Jamaica, because you have other Fab Fives.
Right.
Fab Five Jamaica, and poof, Fab Five come. Our whole part things come. Everything come.
Y'all heard, okay? Thank you so much for coming, and please come back again. Let us know what's popping, what's new, because I know there's always something happening, all right?
And you guys continue to do the great work, pushing Jamaican music in Britain and Europe. We really appreciate it from this side.
All right, take care.
Bless you, Frankie.
We have two guests. We have two guests left, and our half-hour leave. We have Kamala Latouche on the line. I think she going to stay up on the panel for we this evening. So, Mr. Mighty, I get a text from Cayman Island, Diane, Marcia, Sharon, Sona, them in a one house. You know where them are weird pan? Guess.
I don't know.
Them just want to hear the breakfast we are going to cook tomorrow.
Welcome to the show, beautiful.
Eason them there. Eason a West Bay in a Cayman Island.
Got Cayman Island crew. Bless up. We soon get to that part there.
I guess they'll have to listen to the rest of the show, right, Mighty?
Yeah, we soon reach that part there. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we don't know.
Kamala, what's going down? What's going down, hon?
Listen to me. Jamaica is very active today. Very, very active. Listen, it's the first nomination day in the history of Jamaican politics that it is this big. This nomination day look like it is election, like the real election happening. It's like crazy. So, I mean, on the 26th, we're supposed to be casting over, and I don't know where it's going to go, but this looks pretty tight because we're out in red and a lot of people were out in green. I think the people of Jamaica, they're talking. I think the people, they want to see something happen. They want to see a lot of things happening, and I don't know what's going to happen.
So which color is most dominant right now?
Yeah.
Let's see.
What are the Philip?
Yeah. Some videos, right? But then I need to see some more videos.
All right, Kamala, you go stay up on the panel till we're done. We have Philip Fraser on the line now. Mr. Philip Fraser there.
Norman G, that's you, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right.
My Caribbean girl, you turn on my love light. Whatever you want now, tonight is the night. My Caribbean girl, you know that you've got me the way that you want me. Love me tonight, and I want your love so badly. Yes, I do, girl. You know I do, and I want to hold you close to me. You're my world, my Caribbean girl.
Norman G,
I know the king of fire presenting for the Silk Radio UK. Keep the fire burning.
Welcome to the artist UK Artist Link Up. It's just a joy to be here with you. This is Norman G, just introducing to one of the most famous voices out of the 70s when roots rock reggae was certainly taking the world by storm. And there was a label called Freedom Sounds. And one of the most recognizable voices on that label was a gentleman by the name of Philip Fraser. And what a joy it is to welcome Philip to the program. Philip, bless up yourself.
Yes, I see him today, them, you know.
Welcome along, man. It's a joy to have you right here with us. Back in the day, anything came out on Freedom Sounds record label, you know it's gonna be a joy. It's gonna be a classic. Tell me about the early days when you forming the label with the great Bertram Brown. Tell me about that. You and Bertram.
Well, it's a far away, you know, because watch this now. My thing start from with a virgin named Tony Mac, who used to them on Strikally, right? And Tony Mac used to carry me on all of the major talent show them. Me and Johnny Clark, Mighty Diamonds, a club named Bohema, you understand? Yes, and then everything start from this so now, and then me and Mr. Brown link up now because him love the music and him was working at a place named Ray Neville. You understand? So him could have financed the thing as a producer. You hear me?
Yeah, we're listening.
Yeah,
We're listening.
him could have financed the thing as a producer. And thus, you know, me didn't know. Every day I sit down with Earl China Smith and Earl Zero. Them two man they play guitar and me just a sing. Cause me love sing. Me never even interested to play the guitar. Me just want to sing. And them two man they play guitar.
Yes.
And it's so now the Freedom Sound thing start. You understand with me and Mr. Brown and Soul Syndicate band, which is China that formed that band now in Greenwich Farm. Yes, Soul Syndicate with Santa, Tony Chin, all of them guys there, you know. And then we just go into the studio and Freedom Sound thing just start from there. So
tell me about your inspiration with Rastafari and the influence that had on your writing at the time, because obviously then a lot of people was moving into roots reggae. You had lots of groups such as Culture that was around at the time, and yourself, Earl Zero, as you mentioned, you know, Sammy Dread, Prince Allah, the great Prince Allah. Yeah.
Well, watch this now. You see which part we go up in Greenwich Farm now, King. We go up at some youth where we up on the sidewalk, sit down, you know, cooking our butter pan and them things. And the only thing we know, you know, is to read Bible and to smoke ganja pipe. You understand?
Right.
Yes, and then we was listening to those elder people before we singing about Africa and all these things, and you know, as me I say, we just go into the Bible and read, and we say, yes, you know, I have to be Rasta because I live it this, you understand? And I saw them things come, you know, the first album coming to open and all them things, yeah, you know.
And still those songs are well in demand right now. So when did you realize the impact you were having outside of Jamaica? When was it dawned on you that yes, what you have is really inspiring and influencing a lot of stuff that was going on abroad, not just in Jamaica?
Yeah, because I want to tell you now, not even though him not going to Jamaica once so, but now my time, not them time there, it is even more frequent with the foreign thing, because when you do a recording in Jamaica, whether if you're a producer or yourself when you have a local label, you'd have some people who come to Jamaica like every weekend and buy export. So the music them come to England more than anywhere, not even in America, England. You understand? So all of the work them what we used to do is like a England, everything. You understand? Yeah, I'm going to get to find out, say, because I'm a virgin live up there, my family them live up there, and I say, Philip Fraser, we are going good in England, you know. I'm going to say, yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, you understand? But them did I hear the music because, as me I say, the export man, them had to tune them press. Bam, a man just take them, England.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
I.
But it's good to have you here. And there's a pattern of us, as you know. We got Jojo Mac, and we also have Mr. Mighty. So I'm gonna hand you over to anybody who wants to take over. I think Jojo.
I'm taking him, baby.
You go.
Mr. Philip Fraser, welcome again. Welcome again. You know, you're one of the names in this business that, you know, as soon as somebody say the name, you know, it's recognizable. It's your name is out there, like, you know, well, like a Bob Marley. People say Philip Fraser, and it's like it rings like a Bob Marley. But I want to know, how did Slim Smith play into your career?
Well, you touch an important part. You know about Philip Fraser, but you watch this now. Slim Smith is my idol, right? Because in Greenwich Farm, sorry, as you know, Bonnie Striker Lee was the biggest producer, and his Greenwich Farm, him come from his DM live. Sorry, you understand? So Slim Smith and all those people used to come to Greenwich Town. And eventually Slim Smith have a baby mother not too far from the corner where I come from. So I used to see Slim regular. Whenever time I see this man here rehearse, him and Jimmy and I remember the next guy name. Him passed to him to come live in England, you know. And him passed the other day. Can't remember his name. But anyway, when I see those man singing and I sit down to as a little boy and I look, I say, Lord God, what a man very sweet. I like sound like Slim Smith, you know, because this man here, you know. So Slim Smith is really my idol, apart from my next foreign singer named Sam Cooke, because I listen to the best of the best, you know. Dennis Brown is one of my favorite singers too, but Slim Smith and Sam Cooke is my two first favorite voice in music.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I heard Maxi Priest said that his favorite is Dennis Brown.
Yeah. Dennis have a beautiful melody and can sing. You understand? We cannot take that
He
from
brings
Dennis.
passion to the music.
Yeah, but you see the voice that Slim Smith have, that man. I'm telling you, that voice is not an easy voice.
No, because not everybody can master their falsetto in the way that he does.
Oh, all right. So you understand what I'm talking about? Yes. Kelly come, a lot of people come, but Slim Smith, that falsetto, I'm telling you, beautiful, pretty.
What? Because a lot of people who can really sing, because I love Sizzler, and I hear Sizzler sing in falsetto, and Sizzler is no Slim Smith, I can tell you. A lot of people that I hear singing in falsetto is not really the kind of falsetto that Slim Smith sings falsetto like he was singing a natural voice.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That man voice, I tell you, sister, trust me. Although I don't sing falsetto, 1 and 2 songs that you understand after break from the ordinary Philip Fraser and going off falsetto, but Slim Smith is straight falsetto. No one again you may hear the original, but it's falsetto and it's so beautiful and strong and nice, you know?
Exactly. So, we have so much to talk about, but tell me about Sturgap sound in your life.
Well, Sturgap sound was a song that I used to sing on, you know, regularly. With Josie Whale, Charlie Chaplin, Inspector Willie, the selector, you don't know, Daddy Uri. Yeah, I was assigned to that sound. Anywhere that sound play, I'll have to be there, you know, because my fee is there, assigned to that sound.
And
but you a lot of sound, you know.
Okay, and you wear many hats, though, Philip, because you're a producer, you're a label owner, you're a singer. Anything else that we don't know about?
Well, all of these things in music is Philip Fraser, because music is the only thing that I know and I love and I've been doing. Well, in my early time, it's still music. I used to work at a place named Federal Record. Bob Marley bought that place not named Tough Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? And when I was working there, I used to work in the export department.
Yes.
Understand? I listen to songs them and which song I say, yes, this is the song we can export. I tell the management, say, yes, you can get from that guy and you can take 200 from that guy. And, you know, I get these things packed up on things and they have their vehicle. And like every Thursday, they ship out records. So the work that I get was in a record place. Then I leave to the States just for a visit, no show, nothing. Freedom Sound just released the album with me, with Federal distributing it, named Come Ethiopians. So you see, when I get back from the States and went to my work, the lady by the name of Miss Tame, she called me and said, Mr. Fraser, come here, boy, you're a superstar. We cannot have a superstar working here. Right away, I lose my work.
That was good. That was good and bad all at the same time.
At the same time. And I don't bother look back, you know. I just say, all right, you see, it is music again and music. And music make me lose my work and my work and music plays. So I'm going to keep on music. And I just start record for all kind of people, you know. Jammies, you understand? Yeah, man, a whole heap of people, Black Scorpio. Yeah, man, name that. A guy named Barry Clark that give me nice hit song named Please Stay. Girl, I love you and I don't want you to leave me. Please stay. Yeah, man.
Wicked.
You know, a whole heap of things, you know.
Well, before I turn over to Mr. Mighty, let me ask you one more question. How long have you been a Rastafarian?
Well, to be honest, oh my God. Me in music nearly 50 something year now, right? So, and from me a little boy, me I say Rastafari. But my dreadlocks, I was in England there in your place for like about 2 years, back and forth in the 80s, you understand? And when I was up there now, I start to clear my dreadlocks, you know, because the place is so cold. I'm saying, no, Philip Fraser, you have to put on your natty dreadlocks, yes or no, and then a few Rasta people, me I send them out, so more than Jamaica, where I come from,
Right.
time there. About in the 80, 81, I start put on my locks, but I say Rasta from earlier than that, you know.
Okay.
And you know, in them time, they know you them out your family, them, you know. And if you do them thing there, Mama say, boy, go cut off that, don't know where you have on and this and that and that. So in England, me have to go and put it on. And when me come back now, my people, them see me, them can't believe it, but they just love me because them to say, well, we still have go around the world with this long hair.
Right, and there was more to it than the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Mighty, you want to talk to fellow just a moment? I guess Mr. Mighty probably gonna get some tea or something. You know, it's England. Okay, here he goes.
Me there, man. Me there, man. Oh, yeah, mean. Welcome, Philip Fraser. I'm not gonna, because time is short, so I'm not really gonna go into no question. I'm just greeting you and welcome you to the platform and thanking you for taking time out. You know what I mean? Because we know say you got a schedule and everything, so we give thanks for you taking time out to come and chat with us this evening, right?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. It's a pleasure, man. All the while, every time, you know.
Yeah, man.
All right, look, well, yes, sir. Let me ask you a question, then Mr. Mighty is not going to ask you one. So Philip, obviously, you know, as a singer and a songwriter, we all want our songs to be out there. Now, from a singer to a producer, what's your approach to recording another artist? Is it easy for you to actually give them instructions, and once you have the ego, how do you deal with that part of it? Because obviously a lot of these singers have egos. So how do you deal with that?
Yes, well, watch this now. You see, when me find my label, you know, because true, I just say everything was going, and I say, well, it's not just singing alone, because I've learned singing is just like 5% out of 100%. You have to know the business.
Sure.
And I've been working for some people and them shelf me, not releasing Philip Fraser and them releasing people and the same with him and me dep and me now come out. So I'm saying, I saw this I go. And I use Winston Riley, may soul rest in peace. You understand? I see that man press up him record, box him up and dip and play an album, go sell him one of things and really and nobody give nobody nothing. Some of those say, no, I mean, I follow this man a footstep, you know, 'cause I like that footstep, yeah. Some of those come with my one a label now. Yeah. So when me record people now, me record people with name because remember my label new and those are coming up. So me record people with name. Although I recording people with name, I have a ears, them have a ears too, but remember producing me depend on you know. So if something is wrong, me can't hear it and say, King, you hear me? You don't know, you know. That no sound like you, you know. That party have to sound more like you. And I'm on the laugh for some sort of phrase that true, you know. And yeah, you understand, come work with people where have understanding, don't ignorant to it, because don't keep big ears in this business. Somebody can tell you. Because people tell me enough time, I think as a phrase, you can't do this up better, you know, because this don't sound like you. And I just laugh and say, true, you know, come again. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So you were able to give instruction, advice, and it was taken quite okay. It was.
Definitely, because it's production you're dealing with now, you know, so you can't just give the people them foolishness and say you're a big singer and you have a label and then you put out some artists with a big name and it sounds foolish. You're gonna look fool.
Right.
Yes,
Well, on that note, Mr. Fraser, you know, we're pretty much out of time. We'd like for you to come back and see us again because, you know, there's so much more about you that we want to know and the audience want to know. So for now, can you give us your social media handles where they can at least go and check you out?
Well, they can check me out at any one of the something them, you know. I don't really know about them thing. I might little son
social media, yeah.
Facebook and all them something. Them
and it's Philip Fraser, just Philip Fraser all over?
Yeah,
Okay.
I Razor-Fraser, my email at mail, you understand?
Right.
You know, but, you know, the technical business now, like them other Facebook and them this and that.
Well, you're super famous. You're super famous, so they will have to find you.
Yeah, you know, and I want to big up my son Rat Fraser Jonah. I don't know if they them the name there ringing a bell.
Yeah, man, we know about Rat Fraser.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. And I have a next one that live in England here, that born in England, named Rat T.T. Fraser too. You know?
Okay. We're gonna look out for him. We're gonna look out for him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So for those people who are listening, Philip, how do you spell your Fraser? Is it with a Z or with a S?
Fraser, my Fraser spell.
All right, okay. Just to make it clear.
People that I do work for. Yeah, people that I do work for, and them don't really ask me, because a couple album and things out here, me will spell with Z in
With a Z.
But
Exactly.
yeah.
So, Fraser, thank you so much for coming to the UK Artists Link Up Show.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Come back again. You know, feel free to make this your home, okay?
Definitely. I don't know. Respect and honor every time, you know.
Big up, boss. Big up.
Thanks a million.
Yeah, bless it. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, Paul late. So we have time. Kamala, 2 minutes. What may I say? Jojo, how next week?
Yes.
Jojo.
Next week, you know, I'm gonna tell you the second who is next week. I'm gonna tell you, just hang on right in there. We have
Elephant Man.
Yes, we have Elephant Man. We have Bad Bubble. We have Psy. Is that how it's spelled? How it's pronounced? Psy, S-Y-E. And we have Silver Cat.
Yeah. Okay. And Little John birthday bash.
Oh, Little John's birthday bash. It was a whole lot of people. Must be a whole lot of cash.
Every artist. Artist. Me sure from them on the island and their Little John birthday bash. Not you?
Right. So that's going to be in Colonel Lawn, at Colonel Lawn in Stewart Town, St. Mary, back in band High Symbol. And that's going to be March 30th. This year, people, this year. And you have people like VC, Bonito,
Why?
ugly man.
Look, next week, too much for name.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Let's just say everybody's going to be there. Everybody who is anybody is going to be there.
Every artist. So Kamala, what you say now, Kamala? Cause your thing I go viral, and what you say about the election and them thing there before we call Paul Elliott?
Well, there's a lot of things happening on the ground. For the most part, I think that you guys would have seen most of the videos. But most of the videos that are going on, and it's very evident. It's not something that I'm making up. Like if you see the videos.
Speak up a little louder, Kamala.
You hearing me? If you see the videos that RFM, the Gleaner, the Star, whoever is carrying, it's mostly red. Like it's like Mark Golden had a plan and he executed on nomination day. You know what I'm saying? And I think he came out and he just basically is sending a message to the party. Normally when it comes to local government election, we don't normally come out like that on local government or for nomination day. We don't really come out like that. I've never, over the years that I've been on this earth, it has never been a situation like that. Local government election is usually very boring. And the nomination day for local government election is usually boring. Now it's a major excitement. Sound system, people dancing, a lot of something motorcade. It's a whole different ball game. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I hope me only can give my like 2 pence, I'm not really business with Jamaica election, but I hope if him win in next 8 year turn against him again. Because Jamaican people, them don't one part.
Well, if he wins and he does all the right things.
Big
But no politics. No,
guys, Big D, me think you jumped the gun. It's only nomination day. We don't reach nowhere. It's only nomination. Now coming on,
and it's not the major one anyway, right?
All right, we know what happens. We know that a lot of people right now is jumping. People have red shirts and green shirts, and we know that they're going to 2 parties. Them are at the boat. We know that. We know what happens on these days. People are gonna get them like a chukum pence and all of them something. So let us not jump the gun. Like the 26 is there, so after the 26, let's see what happens. It's only nomination, but you look at it, very festive, very, very, very festive.
So in other words, Kamala, Jamaica keep.
Hey, see, we're going wicked from January. Listen, February, I started with a bang. Then we have the One Love movie coming out on the 14th. I mean, there's so much things going on here. Like, I can't keep up. Like, social media is a whole different reality right now. Some of the times you really have to lock off social media to get back to your reality. Because Jamaica is not a real place. Yeah.
So Kamala, up until the election day or whatever, can you come in on the artist link up show and kind of give us an update on what's going on the ground in Jamaica?
Yeah. You know what? I'll definitely be doing road. I think I'm just going to be your guys' reporter on the ground.
Yes, for the elections, definitely.
I want to see what's happening. In fact, I'm going to reach out to some Big D man. I got to talk. Listen, we got work to do. Listen.
All right, big up.
Listen up, but they want something to do for a wedding. I can't put on too much weight. More I run and do something and skip on them something there. And the whole excitement and jump.
This is your opportunity, girl.
This is my upper aim. I'm glad to say to Miss A.
So Kamala, but you know, say you have about 3-4 boyfriends in London. How you gonna manage with them?
Biggie, as a general issue, we not do them something there.
All right. Big up. We are parallel at the line too, so we are running out of time.
Big up.
It's a big deal. I'm mixed up,
Paul Elliott on the line. Listen to me, a big deal. Listen, we not really do them something there. And if a man come, him knows him have to come.
No man, she come and know me talk about Jojo. We are telling the killer yesterday.
Well, we don't know, so we're gonna assume all kinds of things.
Jojo, I get some pictures in my phone, listen man. There's somebody
All right.
because upload out my WhatsApp is I'm like, what is going on? Like, calm down. Like,
So you're not just a general Alicia, you're a popular Alicia.
All right, big up. Mr. Mighty, play a parlay again. Come on, we are run out of time and we are parlay over time. And
come back next week, Kamala, and keep us abreast of things.
Just one more thing before I go. Do remember to check out my Instagram. It's CAMALLALATOUCHE official, and that is on Instagram. You guys can watch out the video. We're going viral. It's on Tea Time with Shelly and Quran. You get me? And then,
I saw that. I think it was a really good conversation. It wasn't an interview for me. It was a good conversation.
All right. Thank you so much, Jojo. But I'm going to exit because the big bad champion is on the ground, Paul Elliott, and I'm going to get out of his time right now. So I'm going to get out of here with all your guests that are here, Mighty Mike, Musical Heatwave, and everyone else, Big D, Jojo. Because if I'm missing out anyone, I'm really sorry. Take care of yourself, tall and terrific, young and sexy.
All right, baby. Mwah.
Be
Take care.
Bye.
Big up.
Mr. Mighty, now we get
Life is one big circle, goes round and round. Sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out. Oh gosh, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. See, life is one big circle, goes round and round. Sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out. Oh now, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Oh gosh now, never will I be ungrateful. See, no matter how the pressure gets tougher and tougher, come on now, I am man got to push on through. No matter what kind of pressure we go through, I give praises to Jah, with the little white rice and the little bit of butter. Come on now, sometimes we are sip it by sugar and water.
Are you that, Mr. Mighty? Go on.
Now, G, go on.
Let's up. What a joy it is to be here once again. So many good people passing through tonight. And we're certainly enjoying it. I think we're enjoying this too much, Jojo.
I love it.
Oh, I love it. But our next guest, our final guest for the evening is a gentleman that's done everything. A singer, songwriter, he's a producer. And he's just a all-around good guy, And one of those names you hear and you say, yes, that's the singer, Paul Elliott. And it's a joy to welcome the gentleman himself. Paul, welcome to the UK Artist Link Up.
Definitely, I must say greetings in the mighty name of love to each and everyone. All of the London massive, all of the Birmingham massive, Brixton massive, London massive, Wales, in Newtown, Handsworth. You don't know the whole place, because you don't know England, I'm a place, and you don't know the something go.
Jojo, you sound like you're on a sound system right now in a dance. I
was looking at your TikTok, right? And I'm looking at 138 million. Is this for real?
Well, the thing turn up loud,
That is serious. That's serious. What's happening there?
Hold on. As you're talking about the sound system in England, I want to pick up some foundation sound in England when we are juvenile sing for people like Fat Man, Java, No Jason, Coxon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sack. We are big up Shaka will make him transition. Rocket Sister Valerie. England, I'm a place for decades. From 1980 till now, we are singing for every sound in England. As Culture Paul to Paul Elliott. So all of the folks and we big up all of the foundation DJ them in England, Daddy Ernie and all of the people them, because them done years ready this. Over 43 years after.
Man.
So we are sure the people them say, we remember everybody.
Now we notice that. But so what is it about Paul Elliott that the whole world has not gravitated to you? Because we know, those who know you, but there are people that needs to know you. What is it? What's happening with you, Paul? Tell me.
Remember, we're always breaking ground within the world of music, you know what I mean? Because remember, when you talk about reggae music, you're talking about a factory artist. And when you have a factory, you got to keep on marketing yourself. You got to keep on reinventing yourself, you know what I mean? And make certain you're under the right bill at the right time to present your body of work to the people, because it's a constant work. It's not a 1 day, 1 week work, you know what I mean? So we knew that we continue. We've been doing reggae music. We've been traveling the whole of France and Germany and Switzerland and Belgium and Brazil, Argentina, you know what I mean? Over the world for decades, you know what I mean? We never stop travel. We've been doing it in Canada, Montreal, Scarborough, Toronto. We're doing it all over the world. So I'm not just an artist that is in Jamaica and not working. I'm always working. I travel all over the Caribbean with reggae music over the years.
Yeah, man, we know that. We know that. That's why I'm saying to you, and you're there consistently, you know what I mean? 43 years and counting, and you're still going strong, you're still relevant, and you're still doing what you love. And people love you too.
Definitely. So I'm telling my brothers and sisters who's in the music industry, it's not overnight thing. So you have to count work and, as I say, keep on reinventing yourself. Okay? No matter if you're a radio, no matter if you're a designer, you have to always reinventing your craft to the people can stay relevant. That's how it is. You know what I mean? If you're a sound man, every 5 or 10 years, you got to build over some new box. You have to go make certain some new amplifier on the sound. You have to make certain up to date Serato. You have to get some fresh laptop in order to keep up with the game.
Absolutely. So true. Jojo.
Yes, Paul Elliott, welcome again. So, Paul, before you were even a musician, there was something special that you used to do among the people that you identify with, like, Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaacs and them. What about Firing Squad? What was that about?
You up now? As a juvenile working with Dennis Brown, Dennis Brown about my house very often, Gregory Isaac the same, and I get the opportunity to sing song with Dennis Brown. And right now, I'm speaking. I'm working on a brand new single coming out with me and Gregory Isaac. Never heard before that I produced, and we're just doing the finishing stuff to present it. So you can look out for that. And we have a few Dennis Brown unreleased track that I produce as well. So, and we produce Lucian and everybody in Sugar Mine. We produce everybody. You know what I mean? We not just sing. We play people.
Right. But before all of that, you used to do some skanking. So you were a dancer at one point.
Yeah, what remember, you can't the music and can't rock.
So you made sure you got that down first. You got the rocking, the skanking down first. That makes sense.
Remember, if you go past and can't dance, you're boring.
So what instruments do you play, Paul?
Well, I play the guitar, and I'm not a master player of the guitar, but I help myself when I'm making music and a melody. We can help ourselves in that department, you know what I mean? And we are doing our stuff. We have the ear, so when we hear something, we can tell the musician, this is what we want you to play. Because we've been doing it for time. I have to salute people like Juna Delgado, who used to train me on his guitar and some of these great people. The same the Mighty Diamonds up at Yancey Place we used to hang out as juvenile. Me and the Wailing Souls them in a Waterhouse. So I hang out with all of the greats them from day one.
The great Tata who wrote No Woman No Cry. Tata Keith.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro.
Wow. But you know, your name is out there, like Norman G says, your name is out there, like, you know, practically everybody who knows who Paul Elliott is. But do you feel like you've gotten your just dues in the business for all that you did throughout the years you've done it?
I believe that in the journey of life, you're going to always have to be breaking new grounds. You know? And until you actually reach where you want to go. So you got to keep on breaking ground. That's how I look at it. I was complaining about my success within the business because Jah blessed me as much wherein I stand on solid ground within the music. You know what I mean? As a producer, as a singer, songwriter, and helping out a lot of young artists, and we play a major role in a whole heap of big artist career too, what them not talk about, but you know what I mean, that's the next story. But we are not here to try to tell ourselves like, and to, you know, big up ourselves in that department. The work speak for it.
All right. So, Mr. Mighty, I see you want to speak to him. People, just in case you don't know, he's the chosen one. All right?
Give that.
All right, Mr. Mighty.
Yeah. Sorry, let me just check this thing out. All right, everything good? Yeah, man, welcome. What you mean? Welcome to the platform, Mr. Elliott. Nice to have you.
Give that.
Yeah, so bringing things more up to date, what is happening right now for Paul Elliott? What can we expect for the 24 and beyond right now?
Right now, I just come off a 2 number 1 in South Florida. I just finishing the finishing touch on my new albums and some new singles for the 2024. And I mean, last year I have an album called which one of the album? Got so much albums start popping up. I have an album supposed to release last year. So got so much album, 17 album and counting in my repertoire. So we have this album called In Transit. Supposed to release from last in transit. Paul Elliott In Transit. That album last year, but through the amount of album that was coming out and the Grammys was so close, I decided to put back that album for this year. But in the meantime, while I putting back that album.
Hello. Oh Lord.
I think we've lost him.
Hopefully you'll be able to reconnect.
You just flatlined a little bit.
Mr. Mighty, me send you a text, they look on it there.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, you cut off there a second there. Mr. Elliott.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, you did cut off for a second there. So if you could repeat what you were just saying.
I was saying I got an album called In Transit, Paul Elliott In Transit, was supposed to release last year. But the reason I never put out the album last year, the album that was out at the time and the Grammys was close and all of that, I decided to push back the album for this year. I don't work out which exact date I'm going to put out the album, but I'm also doing some new tracks for the album that will be presenting on this album called Paul In Transit. So I'm in the process doing a lot of work, working, and I mean, I'm keeping the vibes going,
All right, so where are some of the? Do you actually know where your big fan base is? You know, through the computer system and everything. Like you say, you have to keep up to date and keep reinventing. So it sounds like you're up to the time with all this stuff. So, do you know where your fan base is? Do you know where your big fan is? It at home or is it somewhere else?
I got a large fan base in Africa, around Zambia. I just do almost 200 radio station in Africa only for November last year. Interviews with different stations in Africa. This March, the end of this March coming, I'm supposed to be in France. I'm gonna do France, south of France, Marseille. I've got all of that doing to do. You know what I mean? We've got Switzerland. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we have a way now.
Why you know me, Paul? Why you know me turn your agent, man? You're booking me.
Well, you we never stop no one from help us to break ground. When we bring the job to the table, you will be compensated.
You will be compensated.
I like that answer, Paul.
Yeah.
I like that answer. Paul, you mentioned earlier that you've had number one song on the Florida charts, and also I see where you've had a number one song on the New York Foundation music chart as well. How has that helped you? Have to pivot your career? How has that helped?
Well, it helped because it keeps you up to date with the time. Because the past 3 years. From 2019, every day, I thought the year with at least close the year with that number one year, international number one. So that is a good start for my career. It helped to keep me on the bills them, the shows them in South Florida and California, Colorado, and all of these places that I've been traveling. You know what I mean? Currently, I just do the rock dance in Kingston. I just do the Thursday night thing with me and Rick Cooper for his birthday bash. I just do the caveman rubber dub vibe. So we're doing all of that while we're still in the studio working. So we're current, we're up to date, we're up to the time. And we're I know that Paul Elliott is not just a singer. I know that I'm a studio owner. So I own my own studio, my own production company, Stronger Production. So I produce everybody, Luciano, Admiral, Tibet, Luke, everybody me produce as well.
Right.
So within my career.
What's the label called?
I obtain a listener say if big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, I obtain. Acting can tell you. That's the early part of acting career, I'm on there with it same way. Turbulence first number one, produce it same way. So I will you know what I mean, within the thing.
So what's the label called, Mr. Elliott?
Stronger Production.
Okay.
Zion in Washington, I produced them tune the Sizzler. Oh, we're so lovely and we're so young. For the Queen of the Minstrel, I man produced them tune the Freddie McGregor. What if I tune I man produced?
Man.
You never know. I mean, I know.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, G supposed to know them.
Yeah, man. So Paul, what makes you happy? What is it that gives you a good feeling? Regarding the music, we're talking about music. What is it that makes you happy?
Just to see the people enjoying what I do. I always try to sing the people clapping. I always try to do people like and so put it in the music. And when I see people embrace it, like the song Be Strong. When I did that song, the people going through a trial time during the COVID-19 time, and I said, all right, I want to come up with a song, not just so people dance, but to just console people through those trial times. So I come with a song called No Perfect. We all can make mistakes sometimes. We all have flaws. No matter how you're strong, you can fall. It's not about the time you fall. It's all about the time you rise. Be strong. Don't give up, brush off yourself at the tears from your eyes. You fall down 8 times, rise up 9. Be strong. Don't give up. Life is a journey. You gotta live it up. So we always try to do represent.
Of course, acapella of the day, and normally we would ask for acapella from somebody. So thank you.
Somebody Excel would ask for the acapella.
Well, we take it. We take it over now. We take it over now.
Okay. She listening.
All right, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah, big up Excel. She's on the YouTube right now. Excel, big up. Welcome to the platform, Excel. Oh yeah,
Yes, Excel. Bless your yourself.
All right. Before Paul Elliott go, Mr. Mighty or Norman G, who you think we could have put Paul Elliott? You know, we do it 2020 clash every 2 weeks. Who Paul Elliott?
Gary Minor.
Him could have go.
Gary Minor. Gary Minor.
Gary Minor. Who you say, Norman G?
Norman.
I would say Benji Myers.
Benji Myers.
Roots artist.
I don't think Benji Myers, because Benji Myers sing a lot of love songs.
Yes, but still, it's got some good songs.
I think that's some food for thought, though.
Yes. All right. Let me just see. I wouldn't say Richie Stevens, but maybe Richie Stevens.
In Ghana already still him go against George Nooks. Right. George Nooks. Yeah, Richie go against George Nooks. Paul Elliott, who was your arrival in those time? Or who you think could have a 2020 with you? Cause we have now our artist Jojo Mac, two artists.
Who used to
two artists clashing next week? Luki D. Tony Curtis and
Anthony
I can't remember off the top of my head. Even though I did the advert for it, I still can't remember off the top of my head. But it's Tony Curtis and somebody.
Are you hearing me? Anthony Cruz.
Who you say, Kapal?
Anthony Cruz.
So like Anthony Cruz, I see it all over social media.
Yeah, Anthony Cruz. Yeah,
yes, that's right. See, there you go.
Those two. Yeah, it's true. So we want you for all over social media now. Which artists we could have put up with you now?
Who would be a good clash for you?
I'm not clashing, but the people who I used to be rival within, you can never rival, but the people who me used to have an energy with on stage, me and Blender, me and Bushman, me and Lou to them, because remember the same type of revolution vibes we have.
All right, don't say nothing more. You want Blender. Everton Blender don't go opposite. So you want Blender and it done. Norman G, that is your choice, right?
Wow. All right, yeah, man.
Everton Blender against Paul Elliott. All right.
So people look out for that clash on the UK and on the Silk Radio UK on a Saturday morning coming soon.
Yeah.
That's something to look forward to.
So Paul, if you're gonna do it, I will text you and talk to you, and you send in your 20 song where you choose. Instead of we send it, you send it 20 song, and I will
you get to choose your own song.
Yeah, I will contact Blender, make Blender send in 20 song, right?
My
All right.
Ron, and you say I-Octane is listening. Did we ever talk to I-Octane on the show?
Yeah, man. No, me ask him every time, and him a decline.
Hey, I-Octane, come and see us, babe. We want to chat with you.
Me ask him for jingle, and him don't want to send it. Me do him clash and him win and him come on the Saturday and talk. But when him fi come on the Thursday night, him don't want to come. So I don't know.
Well, we hope you have a change of heart. We'd like to have you on the show, young man.
Big up my brethren.
Yeah, man, we are running out of time. Mr. Mighty.
UK link up.
So Paul Elliott, where can you be found if someone needs to find you on social media? Is it just Paul Elliott, the chosen one, or what?
You can find me on Facebook, Paul Elliott Reggae. You can find me on Instagram, Paul Elliott _reggae. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube, Paul Elliott Reggae. I'm all over social media.
Okay. Anybody you want to big up before you go?
I want to big up each and every one. I want to big up each and every one of right now. You know what I mean? Big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, everything bless my boss. I don't know a Silk Radio for you, man. I'll link you up tomorrow, man.
Bless the reason, Paul.
All of my fans them globally, because you don't know. Same original Culture Paul and the same Paul Elliott. If you go to YouTube and put in Culture Paul, it's the same Paul Elliott from 19. So you know, so the thing that a long time.
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming, the chosen one, Paul Elliott. It was a pleasure.
Give thanks, King. Bless up.
All right, take care of yourself.
Take it
Yes,
over,
sir, John.
Jojo. Boy, time we even run advert and we run. Boy, me tell you, too much
I know,
tonight.
and that's something. It's a lot. It was a good show, but Big D, boy, you can certainly pack them in.
Boy,
You can certainly pack them in.
I'm sweating, I'm telling you.
So, Mr. Mighty, people are waiting to find out what you have having for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning,
Yes,
you know we're serving breakfast from 7, right? Till 10, right here. So make sure you're at the breakfast table. Tomorrow, we have a beautiful breakfast. Here where we do know. Because it's been a while we not do this one.
Hey,
We have put some
I chew them girl and listen now, we know, yeah, go
saltfish. No. A normal breakfast, man. We not get too bad with it. You know, some normal. All right, you know, normally we put saltfish in our beans. You ever have that before? Saltfish in our beans?
Yes.
Yes,
You
in
have that,
butterbean.
But no.
Butterbean.
All right. Butterbean, baked bean, yeah. Saltfish in our beans. You got it right, Jojo. Butterbean. But I weren't doing the saltfish with the butterbean. I'm doing the red herring with the butterbean. Some dumpling, some plantain. Yeah. Jojo said, you know, like herring. Herring.
I don't like herring, and much less in butterbean.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my
herring
God.
and butterbean. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And some dumpling and some little planting and thing. So we're serving from 7 till 10.
What kind of dumpling? Fry or grind?
Refried dumplings, or just regular fried dumplings?
No, I was just doing the boiled dumpling, and then we will refry some, because some I got left over. You know how it go already. But yeah.
Oh, that's about the refried.
Oh, you ready for the refry, the fry over one?
Yeah.
Cayman Island send the emoji sign. They might pop up with laughing, you know. Repeat it, Erin. Red Erin, you say, right?
Man. Yeah, so Erin,
Islands, yeah.
you know what I mean?
All the islands, big up yourself. All the
Tomorrow
listeners,
night,
big up yourself.
Tomorrow night, Porky's Wine Bar. Remember, every Friday night, we got a special guest tomorrow. We got a female DJ representing from the vibesfm.net. So, you know, say, yeah, big up Alicia Grooves. She's going to be in the house. Yeah, and Shellong Porky's tomorrow night. Ladies, you're £5 all night. Remember that, right? £5 all night.
Mr. Mighty, are you more of it now? Yeah, go on, man. Repeat it. Go on about it tomorrow. Because I did it tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, you're forward. In other place.
Yeah, man. Mr. See you forward.
All right. Yeah,
which
man.
part? Where the address? Say address.
Porky's, Sternode Avenue, SW2 4PA, Streatham. Yes, Sternode Avenue, Streatham. Postcode SW2 4PA. Porky's Wine Bar.
Right.
Every Friday.
It's about Radigan Dance. I know. Are you more of a read out Radigan Dance? All
right. Radigan, something I got nice. You know, say the £25 ticket them more or less done, even though everybody not confident. So it's first serve. As you're confident, you get them. If you're late, you miss out.
Are you one of them right now?
Me alone have £25 ticket. So you know,
you
say
alone. I
generally
I £37 I sell right now.
Well, that's online. £37 or £35 if you can catch one of the DJs, or you catch Big D or myself, you can get £35 ticket. I do have a handful of £25 ticket. You know, it's David Ramjam Radigan, and it's a night called Rockaway, and he's celebrating 45 years in the business, and you have
Mr. Mighty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put it up.
45 years.
In the Jamaica right now with him wife, I enjoy himself, and him put it up online today.
Him share it.
And
Radigan share it officially.
Radigan share official on Twitter, bam, and him said, over 2,000 people reserve ticket already. As in put it up so everybody message him.
Yeah, man. Me know them ticket they done. The ticket them are done. Whether online, I
don't know if this can really hold. Maybe me have to go move it.
I'm saying
we need to use the two venue.
I say we have to go lick out the back part.
I use it, turn it in a one venue. Because you have Tudor Rose and Milan back to back. So
Palace
we
Giant,
go.
we can lick out. Yeah, we can lick out this and then we just put back black there. We don't know.
But if you know Tudor Rose, Milan is bigger than Tudor Rose. So no say we're using the bigger venue at the moment. And it's gonna be an awesome event. You have Rory Stonelove, Admiral Tibet, you have Rankin, Miss Merva, Papa Fierce, you have Fat Man Sound. Of course, you have the Vibes FM family, Courtney Melody, and myself, Miss Almighty.
We know we're running late, but me want to beg you one something, Miss Almighty. You can play one Admiral Tibet big tune just for 30 seconds before we go. Jojo Mac, I wonder if we can carry you in as a special guest.
Why not?
That may I say, me I go talk to Radigan, man.
Yeah, man. Come in and do a little thing.
That should be a thing.
May I tell you, that should be a thing. Just say you come in and swim wear, you know. You have to once you're swim wear.
Is a Thursday night we are keeping the thing? I don't think it's a Thursday night.
It's a natural body, it's not a dolly body.
Yeah, in our heels and red bottom.
So don't expect the big old hip with the chicken leg, okay?
Okay.
Guess what? Try and get so serious. Cantankerous and dangerous. Badam badum bam.
Yeah, let them hear a walk.
Try and get so serious. Eated rush. Them in a eated rush.
Everything good be eat, good be talk. I don't trust no shadow of the dark. They will walk and talk, eat and drink.
One of his big tunes. One of the big tunes. See another big tune, yeah. Admiral Tibet.
Lord of mercy, oh woman, yeah. Woman is a trouble to a man when Friday evening come. Yeah.
All right, couple of him big tune. Now stop yourself.
Boy, the artist link up show unruly, but you know.
He hot like fire.
Unruly. What? So Norman G, what's up for you tomorrow or whatever?
Yeah. Well, we're here, musicalheatwaveradio.com, and we're just running some tracks and doing the history, doing Reggae Month as we're celebrating Reggae Month. So it's all happening.
All right, see there, and it's time for us to say goodbye. So I'm going to say thank you to all our. I'm going to say thank you to all our guests for stopping in and sharing with our audience. Fab Five, Frankie Campbell, awesome, Paul Elliott, awesome, and the great, beautiful JC Ludd, awesome. Kamala Latouche, thanks for stopping in and sharing as well. A big thank you to Shelly and Quran for the tea. Yes, always sipping. Thank you very much, Linkies, for your constant support. Keep it coming. A huge thank you to our streaming partners, UniqueExtra.com, Connection Radio New York, Passion Radio, RG2.com, Flavor FM 94.2, BabonRadio.co.uk, Musical Heatwave, and RJRFM 98.3. I'm your girl, Jojo Mac. We had Mr. Mighty Norman G, Big D. And look, don't forget to check out my books online on Amazon. Secrets, Mixed Up Moods and Deadly Attitudes, and part 2 to that, Secrets Unmasked. Check out my new album, Art and Life, on YouTube, on wherever music is sold as well. Get a copy, as a matter of fact. And we'll see you next week.
Chris Goldfinger next week. Kamala Latu says she will be on next week. Boy, I tell you.
The panel will get bigger.
Elephant Man.
More international.
Man. Yeah, man.
You know what's going on with the panel now? The panel is getting more sophisticated. What's happening is that we still have our panel, but then we have our outer road reporters. Ain't that nice?
Good night. God bless. Art of love.
Art of love. Big up.
Bye, everyone.
Big up.
Mwah.
Enough
Stay
respect,
safe.
Mr. Mighty. You run things here. Marsh is going to say that every time.
Take care of yourselves.
Later, on the live, we're order here. Art of Love. That was the UK Artist Link Up Show for Thursday, the 8th of February 2024. Boom bang. I love.